Well, that's what I was wanting to do.
Yeah.
Is push that up there. So now that we've done that, you know, objective achieved. Hopefully we get a few people back here. Switch it around to where they can see out the windshield. I don't know if it doesn't always throw out a notification is the problem. We'll see who makes it back. Hey JR, glad to see you made it back. Sorry about that. Every time I start moving, I lose the connection. Got something to do with the cell network. I'm not sure what the hell's going on with that. I'll have to have a talk with them at the AT&T store and see if there's any way to fix that. I don't know if it's trying to like jump towers or losing it or what the hell's going on, but whatever it is, it ain't working out too well. Unless it's something in the phone itself, and if it is, then I'm gonna make them fix it with that good insurance I'll pay for this damn phone. Make them give me a damn brand new one or something. Hey Larry, good to see you. Jervizda, hey, how you doing? Good to see you back. Jackie says, what business would you like to see find its way to iron? And it doesn't matter what we'd like to see, because the only people that get businesses here are the ones that own them. And yeah, just saying, you know, there are certain powers that be in this town, and they won't let certain businesses come in, because when the money changes hands, so does the power, or at least that's my opinion. It's just the way I read it. You know, they don't want anybody else having more money than they do, because then they'll have more say. Yeah. They don't want that. It's been the same.
I agree with you 100%, brother.
Been the same people in control around here for 100 years at least, 100, 150. Yeah. Now it's just their grandchildren, great-grandchildren. Right? Talk about monopolies, he said. YouTube and the chat and the damn cell phones. Pay all this money for all this fucking technology and the shit won't even work. And somehow NASA controls the goddamn rover on Mars, and I can't get the fucking TV remote to work. I do not understand this shit a bit. They can control shit millions of miles away, and I can't get the cell phone right on my dash to work.
Oh, that's horseshit.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying. I have a lot of questions. I can tell you that. I have a whole lot of questions.
I'll just be the one that comes through
and said, it. Terry picked the busiest intersection in Ironton, you know, one. That's where we're at right now. We're sitting right on the main drag right here. We're at one of the busiest parts of Ironton, so that's why we're here, why we chose this place. You know what, I don't necessarily miss the phone, Jarvizda, believe it or not. Before I got this cell phone, I had not had a home phone in over 10 years, probably about 15, a landline, and I had no cell phone for at least 10. So I went completely without a phone of any kind for any reason. And the only reason I started back with this is, you know, I can't be an auditor without the damn phone, unfortunately. So that's what it took to get the job done. It's not because I like a phone, I don't. I don't really like to talk on a phone. But I do like to chat with y'all. Too bad we can't do like a voice chat. That'd be awesome, where we could like talk back and forth, you know, rather than just trying to read the screen. Oh, we're 4 minutes into it, and we're still getting texts, so I guess we're doing all right for the moment. Sovereign said, you ever try to text on a rotary phone? Be a little bit difficult. Be a little bit difficult. No, Aaron, Shelley didn't buy me a phone. We've already been over that. Don't be a dumbass. Don't be talking out your ass. Know the facts and then comment. Don't sound stupid. Shit. Shelley didn't buy anybody a fucking thing. That's why I'm still paying for it every month, dumbass. I think he just likes to come in here and jerk my chain and hear me bitch about it. That's what I think. I think he already knows that shit ain't fucking true. At least he ought to know that Chili couldn't tell the truth of his life fucking depended on it. Prove me wrong. Good luck with that. But no, he didn't buy nobody a fucking phone, son.
Yes, I gotta tell everybody, you know how you can tell when Chili lies.
Well, fuck, he was here begging for a phone when Ironton Police had his. He didn't go buy one. As a matter of fact, the phone I now have is the one he would not pay for at the phone store. I went and got it.
Yep.
Hey, there you are, Dave. He said, oh my God, I finally have video and chat. Well, good deal. We do too for now anyway. Well, I don't know how long it's going to last, but we got it for a minute or two here.
Maybe.
As long as I don't move, it generally seems all right. Every time I move, it gets all screwed up. Yeah, there you go, Sovereign, Aaron Queen, your fellow flat earthers in here. If he'd ever learned some of the facts, it'd be great. You're probably right, Jackie. That's probably what he's doing there, freeloading off family, Chile and Colombia.
Yeah.
He freeloads off every fucking body. He don't care who you are. He'll take all your shit and run with it, and then claim that he's the one that gave it to you. Dickhead. I hope you ain't talking to me, Aaron Queen. You wouldn't know nothing about my headlights, dumbass. You can't even see them. I don't have my headlights on, stupid. I don't know about old Aaron. You know, sometimes I think he's just a guy, and then other times he seems pretty dumb. I'm not sure. I can't really make a determination. I'm not trying to insult him. I just, you know, I'm not sure about his intelligence level. I'm not sure how high it rates. Because sometimes he seems like a pretty smart guy, to be honest, and then at other times he says some shit and leaves me like, what the fuck? Why would you even think such a thing, Aaron? And how do you know they're crooked? You can't know they're crooked because I don't even have them turned on. That's what I'm trying to tell you, dumbass. Wake up, Alice. This ain't Wonderland. You're eating too many mushrooms again. You're too small. Eat the other one. You'll get bigger. Yeah, Jarvista, I'd like to see him take a walk into the Colombian Mountains. Go find him a nice little hut somewhere and stay there. Sovereign said earlier he hoped he got a Colombian necktie. I won't say that exactly. But, you know. Aaron said go point him against the wall. Kiss my ass, Aaron. I don't have to prove anything to you. Shit. Dumbass. What the fuck do my headlights have to do with your problem tonight anyway? You just like to come on here and find something to bitch about, don't you? And you couldn't find nothing. The phone didn't work, so now you got to bitch about headlights. Jesus Christ. I wish I didn't have nothing better to do but jump on lives and sound like a moron. Hey, Nicody, how you doing? Yeah, we're back for now. I don't know how long this is going to last. As long as I don't move, it seems to work out great. So what we did was we picked the busiest part in town here to sit here for the moment and see what we can see. Aaron said he bets anybody $100 my headlights aren't aligned. Shit. I keep telling him they ain't on, but he's too stupid to hear me. That's what happens when you're stupid. You're just stupid. You can't fix stupid. That's the problem. You just can't. I can't fix Aaron. I keep trying to tell him the headlights ain't even on. He ain't smart enough to hear me. Yeah, Aaron, bet me if they're on or not, bub. I dare you. I triple dog dare you to bet me whether or not my headlights are on right now. Hey, Top Welder, how you doing tonight? Good to see you out there. Articudo said to Aaron Queen, said is an argument for birth control. Like the poster child for pro-abortion. You'll have that sometimes. Sorry, Aaron, that was just funny. I didn't actually mean that, but it was funny as hell. I don't know who the fuck Aaron is. He's just a name on a screen to me. Hello, Rachel. How you doing tonight? Yeah, he's just a name on a screen to me, so I don't know who the hell he is. He just comes in to find something to bitch about. That's all it ever is, you know. Apparently his life fucking sucks and he has nothing better to do, so he gauges how he feels tonight coming in being an asshole to everybody else.
Yep. Or at least trying to be, but looking
yeah, it don't work
stupid.
out with us. Yeah, it don't work out with us. You can be an asshole all you want. Don't affect me like that. Hey, Pat, good to see you again. I'm glad you found us again. Rachel wants to know how we're doing. Well, we're doing. I woke up this morning and I figured I might as well get out of bed and make a day of it, you know. Woke up seeing the green side of the grass again. They always tell me that's a good thing, even though I have days where I might argue. But no one gave me a choice, so actually we're doing great. Hell, we're always doing good.
Yeah, we're always
I always tell everybody I'm good for nothing, but guaranteed good for it.
guaranteed.
Somebody's got to be good for nothing. We all can't be rich and powerful.
Right.
And that I'm definitely not.
You imagine one of us being president of?
No, I don't want the job. I'll be honest. There's no way. I did get a vote once for vice president. My cousin wrote himself in for president and wrote me in for vice president. So, Aaron's still talking about the headlights like anybody out there gives a fuck what Aaron says. That's the funniest fucking thing. Like, he comes in here and thinks that people actually give a damn what he has to say.
Aaron, give me some of what you be smoking.
Right? Yeah. Yes, smoking, snorting, shooting, whatever the fuck you're doing with it, let us know. Tell us what it is and how to do it so we can be as dumb as you are. Your brain's obviously rotten. Terry. Sundown said, Terry, come on, don't pick on Aaron. He's just confused enough with that name. He might be. He might be. Blanche said he's upset Shelley left him for another Aaron. That's a possibility, too. Sucks when your hero all of a sudden disappears and takes his cape off, huh? As if he was any kind of a fucking hero anyway.
Yeah, a bum.
And not even a good example for a bum.
Right.
He's exactly everything you don't want to be in life. Everything. Whatever Chili does, don't fucking do that and you'll be great. I mean, that's just it. You can take everything he does and not do it and be okay. Loose Cunt says, Terry, I want to spend the night in the Lincoln room when you become president. I'm going to have a midget jello wrestling party in there. I tell you what, Lou, if I become fucking president, we'll do it. I don't give a fuck. Why the hell not? You know, we'll be the first presidential fucking team that uses the White House for something other than a fucking press conference. Because I don't want to live in the motherfucker, I can tell you that. That seems like a shit fucking place to live to me.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Midget jello wrestling.
Oh, God.
Right in the Lincoln bedroom.
You gotta quit that shit. My ribs hurting.
Lincoln bedroom, my ass. Why don't we do it in the Oval Office? That way we can get all the TV cameras in there, too. We'll broadcast that shit fucking live, prime time. Midget jello wrestling brought to you by the White House.
It's standing at 4'3".
Hey, look at the president. He did not grow him by much either. Short little bastard.
Oh, God. That was a good one. I like that one. Oh, God. He got quit.
Sovereign says fish sticks, rubbers, and a getaway car. That's all we'll need.
Only Sovereign.
Cody said, what are you all on? Life. Life done this to us. That's what happened to us. Ida said, I didn't know you was on here. I find it funny. That's why I'm coming in. Well, good deal. I'm glad somebody finds it funny. That's about all we got right now. We don't have any cops to bring you, so all we can do is bring our special brand of humor. And it's the only kind I got, too, is a special brand. It's not everybody's favorite flavor, I can tell you that. Some people get highly fucking offended listening to me very long. I promise you all out there, it looks like there's 31 of you in here. If any of you guys are easily offended, just shut the fucker off and don't come back in here. Because, like, I'm that guy. I offend everybody. I just said she was talking to Top Welder. Yeah, he said something about, I think that might be her nephew or something. I don't know. Not sure how all that works out. A lot of these are names on the screen to me, too. I know who Ida is, but I don't know who Top Welder is right off top. You know, not by name, anyway.
Nope.
And a lot of these people I do know by name, but I can't remember who's who. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to remember the real name with the screen name because it's, you know, I'm so used to seeing the screen name. Dave said, haven't offended me yet, keep trying. Well, I wasn't ever actually trying to offend anyone. It just, you know, seems like that. Aaron, I hope you ain't talking about me, you dumb bastard. I didn't vote for Trump. I don't like that bastard either, and I fucking hate Biden just as bad, and you're not much smarter than either one of them. Just saying. Just giving you a little bit of advice out there. You ain't too bright, son.
And since we can't fix stupid,
South Jersey Sasquatch says, how is the cops' coffee and cruising tonight? Well, the coffee tastes like shit, but we drink it anyway. The cops are not to be seen yet. And, yeah, as far as the moving around is concerned, if I don't move, we keep the internet connection. Every time I get to drive them, we lose the chat and I have to start over again. So right now, we're just sitting here at the busiest place we can find in town to see all the traffic we can. Lou said he thinks all the easily offended people bailed out a long time ago. That'd be a best idea for him, I can tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
If they're easily offended, being in this chat, it's probably not the best place for them. I don't like people that feels get hurt too easy. They're probably the people that shouldn't be around me much.
Yeah. It's damn sure.
And again, it's not that I try to hurt people's feelings. I'm just kind of blunt and blatant about shit. I just put it out there, and you can do with the information whatever you choose to do with it. I don't really carry it away.
We say it all the time. We're surprised what comes out of our mouth.
Sometimes.
Mine's most.
You know, occasionally I have to go back and apologize because I said some shit I shouldn't have said in a way I shouldn't have said it, you know, and I have to go back and apologize.
Well, that's like the other night when I had to go back and apologize to that guy.
Right, yeah, you know, occasionally some shit slips out and I didn't really mean it the way it come out, and I have to go back and say, look, I'm sorry, I was an asshole, it's not what I meant to do.
I scared shit out of him, and I didn't even mean to.
Hey, there's Austin Murphy. He said if anybody says anything he disagrees with, he'll sue you in federal court. Well, good luck with that. I'll tell you what, if you call Chili, he'll tell you how to get that done. He's really good at that, I think. And South Jersey Sasquatch said that'd be a cool t-shirt for me. Get it back here. Cops, coffee, and cruising. Maybe I'll have to, if only I could design shit. I can't design. If I could design like pictures and logos, that'd be all right. I can add the words. But I could throw that up in the merch shop, since I have one now. Not that anybody particularly gives a shit to have my logo on anything, but it's out there. I have my own coffee cup. That's the only reason I did it, so I could get a coffee cup with my logo. And to be honest, that's why I did it. I thought it'd be neat to have a coffee cup with my own logo on it. Now I got one. I'm happy. Nobody else orders shit. It don't matter to me. You know, I got my coffee cup. That's what I wanted. So I have my own logo, my own irontonauditor coffee cup, and I like it very much. Ain't often in life you can get the big head about much, so you know, if all it takes is a coffee cup, then I guess I'm a cheap date. I'm easy to please. Don't forget the booster seat. Yeah, I hear you. Jesus Christ, the booster seat, the training wheels.
Oh God.
Fuck.
You can't get your damn break.
I know, man. I can't help it because my chin drags the ground because I'm so short. It's not my fault. Blame my mother. She's the one that always said she's going to lay a brick on my head to get me to quit fucking growing. Well, she said it so much it must have worked. Her words must have became heavy because I like quit growing in like the 7th or 8th grade. My freshman year in high school, everybody's like a half inch taller than I am. By the time we come back for our sophomore year, everybody growed 6 inches, and I just never grew anymore. Aaron says Ironton failed mechanic. That's because you don't know nothing, you dumbass. You'd be very, very surprised about how many vehicles are still on the road because of me. Just so you know, Aaron, just so you know. That was for you, Sovereign. That was a Chiliism. You got to hit the bong now. Just so you know. Just so you know. Blame that one on Aaron. Aaron's attacking somebody and he don't even fucking know him. Ain't that some dumb shit, guys? You gotta love how a moron gets online and thinks he knows some shit. Runs his fingers off for nothing. I bet his fingers are blistered by the end of the night, him trying to be a smart ass.
Yeah, it took him 20 minutes to come up with that one.
I know, right? He had to sit there and concentrate real hard, come up with a good insult. All he got was failed mechanic.
I bet you got a pen and paper sitting there writing this shit down.
You're right. Well, you know, like I said, sometimes it seems like he actually knows what he's talking about, man. And then he'd come off with some shit, and I sat back and go, Jesus Christ, is this the same motherfucker? There must be 2 or 3 people that use that account. That must be what it is. There's a real fucking moron that runs it sometimes, and then there's somebody that knows a little bit more every now and then it jumps in there. I wonder which one is the real Aaron. If we could ever figure that one out. Austin said living rent-free in Aaron Queef's head. Aaron Queef. That's gross, but it's funny. That is so fucking wrong. Wrong, funny, but wrong. Hey, there you go, Sovereign. Art said Jeff hates pigs. Jeff hates pigs. Into his E. Hello, Danny. How you doing tonight? Good to see you, sir. I know Danny. I met him trick-or-treating the other night. He's down on the other end of town there. It's always nice to meet people in the local area.
We're famous now.
Your visitor said Aaron is like a sideshow carny, harmless, but good for some laughs, right? Right. Comes in with some shit he's hoping to make somebody in a bad mood, but damn it, you just got to be smarter than that.
It's horrible comeback. 20 minutes after. Damn, who thinks that long of a comeback?
Well, he probably had to fucking Google it. And all he came up with was failed mechanic. Like, you know, is that it? Is that all you got? Shit.
I mean,
when you were trick-or-treating, did anyone realize you were an adult? Smart ass, Dave. Yeah, I think Danny was probably the only one that recognized me out of the crowd. Danny Sharp, he knew who I was.
They're just trying to treat Terry.
Yes, Dave, I took my niece, her older sister had her gallbladder out the day of Halloween. And so my sister and her husband weren't able to take her, so me and my wife took her. She's only 10, and she didn't want to miss out.
Hey, babe, what was that costume that you was going to buy Cherry at Walmart?
Yeah, Dave, she's doing great, actually. I seen her right before I left and come into town tonight. She was up moving around pretty good. She's, was talking about running, but they won't let her. She said, they won't let me run. I said, well, that won't necessarily stop you, but, I'll leave it up to you. Dark Watch said, wait, who said Terry is an adult? Yeah, right. I don't know who the hell was accusing me of that. I might be an old man, but that don't mean I have to fucking grow up. Danny said, what's going on downtown tonight? Not a damn thing, man. That's the problem. It's Friday night. The biggest thing in here on Friday night is the card game down at the Moose. That's where all the traffic is anyway. As soon as that card game's over, everybody's gone out of town and it starts to die in here. Somebody said something. What did that say? Good brother, great uncle. Yeah, well, I even have a great nephew now, and the great nephew's mommy's getting ready to have twins, so I'll have another set of great nieces, nephews, or one of each or something. So.
No.
JR said, does Wolverine still act psychotic? I don't fucking know. I don't know what that was all about. He come in and got his butt hurt evidently and was all upset about it and blamed me for it. It was all my fucking fault because I'm a First Amendment auditor and I didn't have his back or some dumb shit. I don't know who the fuck he thinks he is or why he thinks he needs my tiny little ass to defend him. But, fuck. If that's all he needed, then I guess he's out of luck. It seemed to me like he went with another auditor and went to a man's house where he shouldn't. And he was questioned about that, and he didn't fucking like being questioned about it. And I would give him the advice not to go run into people's fucking houses. Because, some motherfucker comes out to my house, he won't live to go away. I'm not sure why KFAR didn't take care of that, but I would have. Plain and fucking simple. You show up at my kid's school and you show up at my fucking house, you won't be leaving. Period. So, you come around me with malintent, you'll get your killing done. It's as simple as that.
You be a hurt motherfucker if I didn't kill you.
Lisa might call it murder, but I don't give a shit. So the best thing you can do is stay the fuck away from me. It'd be the best fucking idea. If you got malintent, stay the fuck away from me, because one of us is not walking away from it, I promise you. And it won't matter to me which one, because I will not live in fear of any motherfucker. Period. End of story. I just won't. Lisa said he first thought Kick was someone else, and she thought he was just looking for an excuse to go off. Yeah, it seems kind of that way. Apparently he's always looking for an excuse to go off. There's SS Stubaka. How you doing tonight? Yeah, apparently he does that a lot, and it seems like apparently a lot of the 1A auditors are always looking for a fucking reason to be pissed off at somebody about something. So, you know, it's not a total fact, but it seems to be a pattern anyway. Just a bunch of pissed off people just waiting on somebody else to give them a reason to unload on them.
I guess
Carry a lot of anger around with them all the time.
I'd rather be pissed off than pissed on.
Yeah, but to live your life that way, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
to go out every day looking for a confrontation, like you must have a life for shit.
No.
You know what I mean? Oh, Lisa, I'll tell you what, if they come out to give me shit, they wouldn't be running away, so. Lou said, Terry's got me pumped up now. I'm going to go run a marathon or something. Yeah, Jervizda says golden showers are not a good thing. I agree. I don't get into such things, so. Kristen, what is it? Kristen Tila, how you doing tonight? Says, you seem pretty angry right now. I don't know if you're talking about me. I get very passionate at the moment, but I'm never really angry. Not like that in any way. Yeah, I ain't mad a bit. I can sound like it pretty quick, but hell, I ain't mad. I'm actually a pretty happy-go-lucky guy. There ain't much in the world that does piss me off. There are some things, of course. It ain't like I don't never get mad about shit, because I do. Everybody does. When I really get angry, y'all know it. There'll be no fucking doubt in your mind. All those times you think, well, you seem angry. Well, that's because I'm not. You'll know for a fact when I'm mad about something. Mark my words. There'll be no fucking doubt in anybody's mind. You'll all know I'm madder than hell.
When you see one of us mad, they're all fuck.
Mad as a wet fucking hornet. Right? I'll piss people off all over goddamn YouTube when I'm mad enough. I guarantee it. I can be a little fireball. I might be small, but I blow up big when it starts. Ask Della, she'll tell you. Might be a small guy. I got a big mouth.
I still got 20 on Della. Della, I got your back.
Right. Della said, OMG, right? That's what everybody else will be saying. Oh my God. Yeah, there you go, Ida. See, she knows. When I get mad, everybody will know it. There'll be no fucking doubt. They won't have to wonder. You're right, Larry. Dynamite is a small stick. When it blows up, it goes boom in a big way, though. Lou said he's starting to sound like Roy D. Mercer. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's talking about me, but Roy D. Mercer. I know that name. What is that? Is that the guy that does like the fake phone calls and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to take it. It's like when people say, you remind me of so-and-so. I never know if that's a good thing or not.
It's a boring ass motherfucking place.
Cody said, I think you're over-caffeinated. Well, I can tell you what, Cody, I've only had 2 cups tonight. I'm nowhere near caffeinated enough. This is just me on the normal day. I don't need much caffeine. I'm pretty balls to the wall all the time, so.
I'm pretty balls to the wall myself, but I've had about 12 pots.
Nah, see, the coffee just keeps me going. It's just because I like it. It's not about the caffeine shit. I just said his blood is coffee. That's right. My blood type is O positive fucking coffee. That's a fact. No doubt. Shit comes out, looks black as hell when they draw it. Like, oh God, you're dead. I'm like, no, I'm not dead. It's just coffee. It's not, you know. I didn't kill the blood. I just changed the color a bit. That's what happens when you get enough Folgers mixed in there.
I like it instant, man, better than I do any of it.
That's what I usually drink at the house just because I'm a lazy bastard. That's
Dude,
what
I'll put like 5-6 scoops of instant.
Yes, Danny, I know all kinds of nips around here. As a matter of fact, you can't throw a fucking rock in Lawrence County without hitting a nip. It's not possible. Like, as soon as it hits the ground and bounces, it's going to bounce into a nip. That's a fact. There's a bunch of us here.
You're related to Coach Nip, ain't you?
I'm related to every nip that spells their name the same. Every one of them. We're all related in the entire country, believe it or not. Does my wife wear earplugs all day? No, but she probably wishes she had a pair, I would say. Nicody said over caffeinated based on your size and height. Yeah, well, I've been doing this since I was like, 12 or 13 years old. So I've got a caffeine tolerance that's through the roof, actually. I'm just always high strung. I hardly ever sit down unless I've got my mind busy. I can't keep my feet still. So Sovereign said my grandpa said we fought the Nips in World War II. That's probably about fucking right. There's a lot of fucking Nips around here. And my mother was a Dalton, and there's twice as many of them, but there's 3 or 4 different sets. The Nips were all the same though. Everybody that spells their name the same, we're all related. There's the thems and the us's. The thems don't claim us, but it don't matter because we can prove it. We're all related. Oh, you know Fred? Yep. Yep, Fred is, I'm not sure what cousin. I think he was my dad's like 2nd or 3rd cousin. I'm not sure how all that works out, some of the older guys. Lou said you got to nip it in the bud, right? When I was in the Army, a lot of the guys just called me Nipple. I don't know how the fuck that got started. One guy started calling me Nipple one day, and it just kind of stuck. Yes, Gene and Jane, the twins, absolutely, they're cousins. They know me. You mention my name around them, they'll know exactly who I am, for sure. I'm probably one of the most famous Nips around here. That doesn't mean I'm well liked, that word famous. It just means I'm well known. I'm the kind of guy that can go out for a pack of cigarettes and be gone 6 hours because I run into everybody. I know everybody. Yeah. It's just amazing. And now YouTube has brought thousands of people that I never knew I would know, and even more from the local area, that I know now and that know me.
Damn it, we famous.
Right. Half famous. We're only half famous. Was I lactating in the Army? No, I've never actually lactated. That wasn't why they called me Nipple, but I don't know. He's a short little old Mexican kid. And we actually became pretty good friends. And when we both went down to San Antonio together, we were both medics. And his mother actually, because she found out I loved tamales, and she actually made homemade tamales and brought them to the base. Man, you talk about some of the best eating I have ever had. Oh my gosh. Too bad that was his mother and I was just a kid. I'd have married her just for her. I would have, buddy. I'd have married her for those tamales. Those were so good. Which side of the family has the most teeth? Well, it depends. You talking about real ones or false ones? One side of the family's got plenty of teeth. The other side probably does too, but I'm not sure that any of them have much of their originals left. Yeah, Sovereign, that was Fort Sam Houston, San Antonio. San Antonio, Texas. I didn't much care for it down there either. That's too big of a city for me. I don't like it. I like the country. I don't even like Ironton. It's too big for me. And it ain't very big. I just don't like the city. Don't like living that close to people. Lou said we share teeth. Tuesday is my day. Oh, shit. South Jersey Sasquatch said to all of Chili's followers, he said, Columbia is awesome and you should go. Go ahead. Follow your leader. Goodbye. Yes, Danny, I don't know Garland personally, but I do know the name for sure. I do know who Garland is. You're right, Ida. If you blink when you go through Pedro, you miss the whole damn thing. Matter of fact, you can stand at one Pedro sign, and if you're tall enough, I'm not, but if you're tall enough, you can see the other sign, like on the highway, like it's right there. You can throw a rock from one to the other. It is a small place. Most of it's all hillside. There, I mean, it's a big place, but it's all small hills, or it's small just because there's not a lot of people there. Ida says, remember, I'm from there. Chili's the type of guy to have someone smuggle weed back into Columbia for him. That's about right. He ain't the brightest guy. Yeah, Danny, there is a lot of good hunting out there. You get out into Wayne National there's some of the best hunting probably in the country, I would say.
Man, how in the hell these people drive around with that boom box? I'd have a headache first 2 minutes.
You probably wouldn't if it was music you like to hear.
I can't do it. When I'm driving my truck, my radio's off. I can't stand to turn it on.
Oh shit! I turned my phone on and Bluetooth it through the fucking car stereo. Man, I've always got my tunes. It's funny because I'll listen to Sovereign. I've got his theme song his intro song. I've got it on my my YouTube music playlist, so it's even on there. And I don't really like rap, but I like that song.
Nope.
It's not because it's rap; it's because of the lyrics. Are you hungry yet? Do you want something to eat?
No.
Are you sure? Because Work Lion done paid for the burgers, so that's why I'm asking. If you want something, I'll get you something while we're out.
I might go to the house, have a poor man steak bologna sandwich.
Why the fuck would you do that? I'm sitting out here ready to buy you something to eat, man. Bob Fox, hello, Ironton neighbors. He says, hello, Bob. How you doing tonight? Glad you could join us for a while. If anybody from the local area can't tell quite where we're at, we're sitting here on the King's Daughters urgent care lot facing the Marathon right on Park Avenue. I chose here because it's like the busiest damn part of Ironton.
I just said Big Mac, please.
Well, they have them at McDonald's, Ida. Work Line didn't buy them for you. He bought them for me and you, Gene. Sorry. I bet that'll make her unhappy.
Well, if it's the Ida I remember, I feel sorry for you, brother.
Jervizda says Iraq's roast beef. Well, hell, they're closed now. They ain't even open now. They're about to shut that store plumb down, I think. I think he's trying to funnel it off on somebody. And it sucks, too, because that's one of the few places in Ironton I will actually eat. Not now that they shut down their damn dining room. If I can't walk in and get it, I won't buy it. I like to watch them make my food. I don't go through drive-through windows. I think people are silly for not even getting out of their car to get something to eat. I'm probably going to get a lot of people saying that, but I don't give a damn what they say. Yeah, it used to be an entire national chain. I worked for Rax when they sold out to Wendy's years ago. I actually lived in Columbus and worked for them on Georgesville Road, as a matter of fact. And it was at that time they had sold out to Wendy's. And the only thing left is Rich Donahue here in Ironton is the one who actually owns Rax. So if you want a Rax franchise, you have to go through him since corporate's sold out. But yeah, at one point, they were a national chain. What is that? What the fuck?
It died on.
Well. Okay. Whatever works. Something's going on over down. Oh, they're getting out the cables. Must need to jump it again. Well, good, he's got that one, so that means I don't have to get out and deal with it. Bob said gives me an excuse to visit Ironton. I'm not sure why. I must have missed some. Hey, there's Dick Insider. Good to see you, Dick Insider. Glad you're here. Do you like some of these names? Look how it's spelled. Dick Insider. So, it's like Lou Skunk. I love some of these screen names because, it's... Hey, guys, I got a question for y'all. Oh, Bob said Rax gives him an excuse to come to Ironton. Yeah, this is about the last one left. I know he's got a couple other stores, one in Circleville, I think, and one somewhere else, but...
I started to tell you, I didn't hear that until I seen the dude giving somebody a jump.
Guys, I got a question for you. Wouldn't it be great to start like a goddamn hamburger joint and call it that, goddamn hamburgers? And then when you pull into the drive-through speaker, you can order a goddamn hamburger with cheese with a large goddamn fry and a goddamn milkshake, you know, and you can say that without getting in trouble, because that's how it is, you know, or a fucking burger, you know, call it fucking burgers or something. Yeah, I want a large fucking fry and a large I mean, I think it'd be fucking great. I'd love it. I'm sure some tender people out there would be offended, but I figure fuck them. They could go eat at McDonald's and have the kids' meal. I want the fucking fries, thanks. I want the large fucking fry. I figure eat right, exercise daily, die anyway. I'm going with a burger in one hand, a fry in the other, I can tell you that. Bob says he lives in Wilmington. I'm not exactly sure how far that is from here, but I know where it is. If y'all happen to come through Ironton, make sure you hit me up. I'd love to meet some more people. One Broke EMT, how you doing tonight? Says, do you remember the big-ass hamburger gas station on the corner of 3rd and some street later at Ironton City Grill? I do not remember that one. Yeah, Art, there used to be a Fuddruckers. There was one in Huntington. I actually ate at the one in Columbus. I actually got the full pound hamburger. And I remember I was with my ex-wife and she said, there's no way you can eat that. So I had to eat it just to show her I could. So I ate a full pound hamburger that night with all the fixings on it. Hello, baby. How you doing tonight? Good to see you out there. Good to see you're doing fine. Dick Insider said Fuddruckers had an ostrich burger. Can you make a fucking burger out of a bird? Is that considered a burger? I ain't even figured out why the fuck they call it a hamburger. Ain't no fucking ham in it.
Damn, somebody else over having car trouble.
A lot of that shit going around tonight, ain't they?
Yeah.
No, hello, baby. There ain't a lot of crime here, really. It's just not a place where people get into a whole lot. Like the worst crime we have here is some drugs and shit. If you call that a crime, I don't really consider that a crime, but...
I'm about to give somebody $20 to break the speed limit.
Right? Pretty bad. We have to pay somebody to get pulled over in this motherfucker.
I quit praying at the gate because it don't ever work.
Might have to get out here and cut some donuts in the middle of fucking Park Avenue to get somebody to call the cops or something.
I bet we can do it and they still wouldn't pull us over.
Hello, baby says dirty politicians, but what? But no above board crime. Yeah, there's really not a lot of crime here. Yes, baby doll, you are in the right one now. You found us again. I guess it's still showing almost every one of them live, isn't it? I don't know why the hell it does that. Been having these problems all night. What is it?
See how that car pulled in there? Oh, okay, they're throwing stuff away.
Yeah, just too lazy to get out of the fucking car and put their shit in the garbage can, so they park like that so they can reach it. That's what happens when you're a lazy fucker in life. Right there is a lazy motherfucker. You won't even get out your damn car to put shit in a trash can. That's called lazy. Dick Insider said Chili must have cleaned up all the crime while he was here. Yeah, apparently he took it back to Columbia with him. Art said, no, baby doll, this is a rerun. He's almost as much of a smart ass as we are. That's why I like old Art. I don't know, Jervizda. The only time I ever tried Cincinnati-style chili, my mother bought it by accident and it had fucking cinnamon in it. So if that's what they got, I wouldn't eat that shit on a bet. Just
there's a cow.
There's
holy hell.
Lou said finding Terry's live streams tonight is like playing YouTube whack-a-mole. I know, right? You're right, Lisa. They may not have pants on. And that means they're even fucking lazier than I thought they were. Didn't even get dressed before they went out and got in a damn car. Unless, of course, they just live in the car, and then I guess it don't fucking matter. Who the hell knows? Well, that would be lazy. You sleep in the car because you're too lazy to get out of it and go in and get in bed. South Jersey Sasquatch said, wouldn't it be funny if Ironton realized the cops were all watching him from the shadows as he looks for them, sitting there saying, go say hi. No, you go say hi. They could be. Hell, I don't know. They probably watch. They know my car, so they know when I'm in here. I promise you. As soon as one of them sees it, I guarantee you, everybody knows I'm here. And I bet the one that just drove by seen me sitting right here because, you know, I'm kind of sitting here in the middle of this parking lot all by my damn self, so it's going to be pretty obvious it's me. Stubborn said it's a pantless penguin's conspiracy. Flightless, harmless birds my ass, he says. I told him that'd make a good coffee cup. Harmless birds my ass. Bob said Leducator had a good vid inspiring. Did he put one out tonight? How about a constitutional law chili burger with a side of torture rings? Cone of Shame said. How you doing tonight out there, by the way? Good to see you. Aaron Queen, what is your job? I think that much is obvious, Lisa. His job is to get on here and act like a total moron. Just trying to get a reaction from everybody.
The wife said we're two peas in a pod.
Danny said, ever need anything, brother, I'll help you out. I'm not. If you're talking to me, Danny, I appreciate it. Dick Insider said, I ordered Best Risk book. Amazon suggested I buy a chair and a rope, too. Yeah. Oh, you guys are killing me tonight. I'm supposed to be the one that's funny on here. Hell, y'all take over for me for a minute. I'm having too much fun just reading what y'all have to say.
Man, I wish we can get solid.
Aaron says he lends people money. Good, I need about $5,000, Aaron. Can we make that happen? Fuck, if you're going to loan people money, shit. I appreciate it, Danny. If there's ever anything that I need, I'll sure let you know. I'm a man of not many needs. There ain't a whole lot I do need in an average day, but I sure do appreciate the offer. Usually about the only thing I need is while I'm working on something, just an extra pair of hands is worth $1 million sometimes. Just somebody to reach up and grab something for me. Aaron said 25% interest rate for me. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. You sound like everybody else that loans money, Aaron. Now I believe you. Now I believe you do loan money. That's why I don't borrow. That's why I don't have debt. Tiffany says I need a booster seat and a helmet. How many times are you going to repeat that? You're going to have to get more original now. That's getting old. Summer said, Aaron Queen, what does he say? A fucking banker. You filthy fucking worm. Get the fuck out of here. Jeez.
Sob, you're going to get canceled for a week.
JR said, I just need 50,000. We can just kind of make that happen. I'd really be blessed, right? Well, good goddamn luck. Maybe Aaron can help you out, JR. He's the one claiming to loan money, so maybe he can help you out with that.
Even though it takes him 20 minutes to text something.
Bob Fox says, you're right, Terry. I lived on debt. Yeah, debt's no way to live, man. If you can get off from under it, fucking do it, and don't ever do it again. Don't want anything that bad. It's about the best way I can tell you. Just don't fucking want anything that bad. Now, I'll admit I'm a little bit lucky. I already own my land. I own my cars. I don't owe the bank anything for any reason. I don't really owe anybody anything. I just owe my normal utilities and shit. You know, my phone bill and all that kind of stuff. I don't owe anybody. I don't go into debt. I couldn't afford it if I wanted to. I think that's the problem with our country. There are too many people They think that because they can afford a certain payment that they can afford it. They don't understand that if they could have fucking afforded it, they'd already had it, and they wouldn't owe somebody for it. That means you can't afford it, you know. Sovereign said bankers are scum, loan officers are lower than that. Shekel grabbling herd burglar. Turd burglar. Get it here in a minute. Trying to look around and watch the chat too. You're right, Danny. It's a bad idea to go into debt. Everybody's worried about their fucking credit score. Why? Yeah, that's what's going to get you into debt. Is that good credit score? It's going to fuck you every time. Yes, cone of shame. The borrower is the slave to the lender. That's exactly how it works. And you'll have to do whatever the fuck they tell you. You won't have any choice, you know? And that's just not how that's why I don't do it. I don't like being beholden to any motherfucker. That's why I wouldn't have took this phone if Chili had bought it for me. That's exactly why I wouldn't have done it. Because I'd have been beholden to him, and I'll be damned. Lisa said she met her husband at the bank. Now, why do I not find that hard to believe? You didn't have to tell me it was a true story. I already believe you for some reason. Yes, Nicody, I do. And as a matter of fact, it's not been that long since I've had coffee out of a percolator, believe it or not. Still got one somewhere, one to sit over a campfire. I do too. I always have coffee, no matter where I'm at or what I'm doing. I took some adult HVAC classes a few years back, and it was held in what was also the school's electrical lab, so they had a lot of outlets along the walls and stuff. And I asked the guy, we were at orientation that morning, and he, or that evening, and he goes through everything, and it was about an hour long. And when he was done, he said, does anybody have any questions? And mine was the only hand that went in the air. And he said, yes, what do you have? And I said, well, I just had a question about these outlets back here. And he gave me a weird look, and he said, what about them? I said, do they work? He said, yes. And I said, is it all right if I bring a coffee pot in and plug it in one of them? And he gave me the weirdest look, and he said, I guess so. I said, okay, that's all I needed to know. So we all had coffee every night. I went and bought a coffee pot and coffee and everything just specifically to be able to do it. So, can I live without coffee? Absolutely. Do I recommend it? Hell no. What kind of a life would that be? I do love coffee. I'll admit it. It's one of my it's my favorite drink. I do love coffee.
That's all we drink. Maybe a couple bottles of water here and there.
Yeah, I drink a lot of water. I don't drink it quite like Chili, but I drink a lot of water. Well, hell, all coffee is a little bit of flavored water.
That's it.
Are you asking me who's with me, Dick Insider? If you are, it's American Pride, Ohio. That's who's with me. Same guy that's always out with me. Ida said, if you want to die, then take Terry's coffee away. That'd be about a good way to get it done, I would say. Dick Insider said, what's up?
What's up, Dick Insider?
Air Braden 23 says, do you know a Kim Nip and Eric Stevens? Yes, I do. I do know both of those people. Definitely know both of those people. Bob Fox says, my mom's name is Ida. Well, there you go. There's another Ida. Ton of people out for 11 p.m. Yeah, it always seems to be that way till right around midnight, and then it's going to die out, and that's usually about the end of it for the most part.
That's because we're sitting on the main drag.
Mm-hmm. And you know Billy down by the old mill. Sovereign. I thought he lived down on the docks by the water there, Sovereign, where all the fucking crime happens. Yeah, it's Friday night, first week of the damn month, so everybody's out doing their thing. But it's going to die off here pretty soon. The card game at the Moose will be over. Most of the traffic will be out, and that'll be about the end of that. At least it always seems to be that way, don't it?
Yeah.
Of course, most of these people just drive through the town. There's nothing in here that they're actually doing. The biggest thing in here right now is the card game. Everybody else is just driving through. Get back from West Virginia and Kentucky, because if you're going to go anywhere and do anything, that's going to be where you're going to have to do it. Here in Ironton, there's just nothing to do, unfortunately. Let's see, Dick, the population here is right around 10,500. I think it's like between 10,500 and 11,000 in the city of Ironton, anyway. Lisa might have a more exact number. She's usually the one with all the facts. But I'd say it's right around 10,500. Somewhere between 10,500 and 11 is my guess. That's the actual city of Ironton, anyway. That's not that small. Well, the city itself is small. They have a lot of countryside that falls into an Ironton address, so they're counted, but they're not actually in the city limits. So the city isn't really all that big at all. Michael said the football game. There was a football game tonight. People went to dinner afterwards. Lots of good restaurants in town. Really? Which ones are those? Michael, I'd like to know which ones are the good ones. You tell me. You obviously know something I don't.
What was the final score of the Ironton game?
Yeah, who knows the score of the game out there? Lisa said 10,674 with 123 women expecting. What are they expecting, Lisa? Well, there's a speeder. Too bad there's not a cop around. I figured you were joking, Lisa. I was just being silly, too. Let's see. They said it was, Tiffany said it was 41-0, last she knew.
There we go.
Danny says you live outside of Pedro. I live out in Pedro, Danny. If you're talking to me, I live on Little Cannon Creek out there. The Armory, the Depot, and Malini's. Well, I don't like Italian, so I've never been to Malini's. I've never been in the Depot in my entire life, and yeah, you're right. The Armory seemed okay, and I've only been there once, and that was when all the YouTubers were there. Those things usually rank outside of my normal being able to pay for dinner, so for me, I don't get to go to places like that too much. Jervista said it was 48-7 was the final score. Lou, I don't know where the Legicator is tonight. I guess he's not doing a Freedom Friday, so I don't know. Hello, baby, said the cops just pulled up. Oh, she's out in California. Cops just pulled up outside my place somewhere. Sirens again. I think she's out in California somewhere. If I remember correctly, and I don't always. It's funny because we have Hello Baby and Baby Doll Ironton, and some people get them mixed up. Aaron said, Goo is running people's lives for possessing drugs. Well, no, not exactly. Hey, Bob, good night. Hey, thanks for joining us for as long as you did. We appreciate it. Fair Oaks, California is where she is.
Yeah, I'm glad we don't patrol that far.
Auburn says, when is Beth Riss doing her book signing? And is it true she has an OnlyFans page? God, I hope not. If so, I'm glad it's only for fans. I'm glad it's not something I've been subject to.
I can just picture Sovereign trying to join that just to talk shit. I can't do a good impression of her. I would. I'd leave it to Sovereign.
Dick Insider said, yes, Sovereign, she pays me $50 a month to go there. Pretty bad you have to pay people to go to your OnlyFans page, ain't it?
Yeah.
Apparently she's not everybody's favorite person. Danny said, if we're out tomorrow night, and buy coffee and donuts, all we can eat and drink. God damn, I don't know. I can eat an awful lot of donuts now. You get me started. And Eugene's a big boy. We might have to shovel them donuts into him.
I can sure take him up on that offer.
Hey, Aaron, did I already tell you were a moron tonight, or did you need me to hear it? You need to hear me say it again.
Oh, God. It took him 30 minutes to say something else.
Yeah, he's just out there running his fingers off. Like I said, they're probably blistered at the end of the night. Or maybe it just takes that long for the message to get from the brain to the tips of the fingers so they'll move. I don't know. He's always got some really not smart shit to say, so. He thinks he knows what he's talking about. That's what's screwing him, you know. All right, Danny, I appreciate that. I'd say we'll probably be back in here tomorrow. It'll be Saturday night, so I'd say I'll probably be in sometime between 4 and 8. It's usually when I come in the evenings. Uh-oh. I see some lights.
Yep. Let's go.
Well, I got to get out of here first.
Give my way, brother.
All right, guys, if I lose the chat, we'll restart it when we're done, but there's some flashing lights up here, so we're going to go see what's going on, or try to. Yeah, don't pull out in front of me there. You should look both ways before you pull into the street. What do they do, turn their lights out?
They turned their lights out. I bet it's house call.
Probably. Maybe I should hold this. Maybe it's the car beating it and bouncing it around. Maybe that's what's causing it. Maybe if I hold it, it'll be a softer touch and it won't do that. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to sit there, don't it?
Yep, that's what it is. House call.
Well, son of a bitch. Well, I guess I shouldn't bitch much, you know.
At least we got to see some lights.
Yeah, well, you know. A call for service doesn't... Yep, definitely not a traffic stop. Don't look like. But there's another one showing up. Got everybody's attention though, didn't it?
Yeah.
There they go, walking. They're going into one of them apartments, ain't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, well. Sorry, guys. I was hoping it was a traffic stop and they were all headed out for backup, but apparently that's not what's going on. So I don't like filming calls for service because that involves the people like proper, and I don't like to promote people's problems on YouTube. So, I mean, a traffic stop's big enough of a fucking problem, but you know, when you call them to your house, there's usually serious shit going on, and I don't like having that, so I don't want that on my camera. My lights are on, Sovereign, but thank you for the, as Aaron says, my uneven lights are on, so. Yep. Call for service. They're going to that apartment, so I'm not going to fuck with them for that. You know, it's like that one day I show up, you know, and the guy's got a damn gun to his head and shit. I'm like, holy shit, that's not what I wanted to walk in on exactly, you know. I just saw the lights flashing. I think they do that out of courtesy for me. They turn their fucking lights off so that I know it ain't a traffic stop. I swear, I think that's why they do it. I don't mind. At least that way I know that, you know, it ain't nothing for me to be filming. Yeah, JR, squirrel. But now you see why we were sitting where we were sitting, because they pretty much have to go by us when there's shit going on, so. And it's so shaky because I'm actually holding the phone, guys. I'm hoping that maybe just bouncing in that holder, the sharp bounces is what's causing it to lose connection. So I'm hoping if I hold it, it won't do that. Eugene, why don't you hold this son of a bitch?
Yeah, that's your brother.
Let me drive. There we go.
That's
better.
right.
It's easier for me to drive now.
Ours had Aaron. A Ron Queen.
That's Aaron.
Is it? Yeah.
Aaron Queen.
Yeah. But it's spaced.
Well, it's like Mo Ron, you know?
Yep.
Mo Ron Queen.
Yep.
I wonder if that is his last name. The only reason I asked because my aunt, her maiden name was Queen. So like her parents were Queens. So I mean, it could be a last name. You know, people give him a lot of shit over the Queen. I don't, because of that. Because I do know that it is, you know, a last name, not necessarily something to be made fun of. It don't mean he's a drag queen or nothing. He might not be that kind of a queen at all. It might be his name. Hello, whoever's a waving. I waved back. That made him happy, I guess. Oh. Orange Cone says, I lost a decades-long friendship with a law enforcement friend. Asked her why she thought cops think that all in a car must provide ID automatically on a traffic stop. Well, damn, is that all it took to end a friendship? Shit. If that's all it took, then obviously they weren't that great of a fucking friend, I'm just saying.
All right.
If that's all it took, I mean, shit. But I agree with you. Everybody in the car don't need to ID. They like it because they get to run everybody for warrants. You know, that's how they get arrests and pats on the back and raises and promotions and shit, you know.
If I'm a passenger, I wouldn't give them my ID.
Me either. I've been a passenger and not done it.
Right.
They didn't give me any shit about it, you know, but I figure, hell, if you're a friend for decades with somebody and they quit being a friend with you because you asked them how they felt about something, and that, you know, I mean, if that's enough to do it, then fuck them. They weren't that great of a friend anyway. Apparently, you need a better class of friends.
Yep.
Tiff said the cat burglar's on the loose. Probably is. Goddamn, there's thousands of cats in this town. I've noticed that driving up down these dark streets.
But if you notice, we can spot that one.
Well, that's because we know
out.
that cat now. It's, you know, black and white one. Dickensider said somebody is stealing cats. No, ain't nobody stealing cats. We're talking about the cat being the burglar.
Hell yeah. I think you bring them here to drop them off.
Ain't nobody wants to steal a fucking cat around here. Most people consider cats a nuisance here. They're hard to even fucking give away. Art said, stealing pussy?
Leave it up to Art. He would say that.
Cody says, taking care of the river rats. Shit, some of these rats are bigger than the damn cats. I've seen some of them.
Cats ain't got a chance.
No, not against them damn river rats. They don't. Them sons of bitches are big enough to ride across the river. I swear to God, man, have you seen they big as I am?
I've seen them.
I mean, not that I'm great big, but I'm, you know, pretty big for a fucking rat.
I've seen them.
Look like something out of a goddamn Stephen King novel or something coming at you.
I'm surprised he didn't come up with one called Ohio River Rats.
Didn't he have one called like Night Shift or Late Shift or Third Shift, Graveyard Shift? Something like that. It's one of them movies
like
that they had big rat-looking things in the basement or something.
Our rats got mountain lions beat.
And he said, you damn right, them river rats are big. Hell yes, they are. They're as big as a damn that nutria rat, they call it. Yeah, they about that damn big, it looks like.
We got rats on steroids.
Maybe Chili gave him some GHB while he was here.
Chili gave him a couple bumps.
Art calls it a swamp rat. I don't know about that, but
I ain't seen a swamp rat that big. I've been in Louisiana.
there's D-Bose again. Hello, D-Bose. How you doing again tonight? Good to see you back. Oh, we got 46 people hanging out with us right now, Eugene. Can you believe that shit?
I'm surprised.
He said he changed his avatar. I can't see it on this phone too well, Debo, so I'll have to see it back when I get back home on my PC. The screen's so small I can't see it here. Does it work better for what you needed it for? Were you able to do that, Debo? Can you upload that one and use it for what you wanted? The Cody says the river sharks will take care of the rats. Well, I tell you what, I've heard tell. Now, again, this is a story that I've been told, but I've heard that welders who were underwater said that there were catfish as big as S10 pickup trucks that lay up against the locks of the Greenup Dam. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know, but I have heard that from more than one person.
I've heard the same story.
And since I know what's in that water, I don't necessarily doubt it. They probably got 3 or 4 heads and 2 or 3 mouths, too.
Yeah. And they expect you to drink that water.
Ironton does.
I don't.
Their water comes straight out of the river. You know, people won't drink the water in Ironton, but they'll drink the pop from McDonald's, not realizing it comes from Ironton water, you know. I guess people don't know they have to use water to mix that shit. If you don't know, I'll tell you right now, that's how it's done. The CO2 and the syrup gets mixed into the water. Sovereign said, look, hoodlums. I don't know where the hoodlums are exactly, unless he's talking about us.
I think he's talking about the little kids that walk down through there.
That's a possibility. Rocky Shepherd, how you doing tonight? Good to see you out there. Does that say Selkirk Mountains? Yep, the Selkirk Mountains. The Insider said, is it filtered? Yeah, it's filtered, but some things filters won't take out. There's certain chemicals a filter just can't get out of there. I'll just let you know. You're right, Danny. There's nothing better than well water. I prefer it, actually.
Well, water's pretty good, though.
JR said, how true is it the Popeye's biscuits are so dry you need a drink with them? I don't know. I haven't had a Popeye's biscuit in probably 25 years or so. It's been a long time. I don't normally eat biscuits at a chicken place. I don't know why people do. I don't really care much for the biscuits. But I did like the Popeye spicy chicken when I lived in Columbus. The thing I found funny, though, is like here, most people want to leave a couple pieces out and have an extra piece of breast, have an extra breast in the mix, and it costs you more to do that here, right? Yeah. Well, when you get into the neighborhoods in Columbus, where usually predominantly minority neighborhoods, they don't charge you anymore to have an extra breast. What they charge you for is if you want to leave the breast out and have 2 pieces of dark meat instead, then they charge you more for that. I thought that was funny, because here they'll leave the breast out and give you like a free wing and a, you know, something, free leg and a wing or something, but not there. Yes, D-Bose, we have Tim Hortons here. As a matter of fact, Wendy's bought Tim Hortons and brought them to the United States. That's been a long time ago. I actually worked for a fast food restaurant called Rax, and Wendy's bought them out. And every Rax that was not near a Wendy's, or was near a Wendy's, became a Tim Hortons. And all the ones that were nowhere near a Wendy's became a Wendy's. So. Yes, we definitely have Tim Hortons here. I know that they said in Canada it was second to McDonald's, but here in the States, we don't like them all that well. They seem like incredibly overpriced donuts and coffee to me, and they're not all that fucking good. They're just kind of average. They're just really not all that great, to be honest.
I don't think I'd give it average.
JR said he actually grew up eating McDonald's. Shit, I don't think I'd have grown up if that's what I'd have ate. That stuff ain't very nutritious, I know that. Damn, Pat said Belton Lake, Texas, they had some big fish stuck in the dam and had to use hydraulic chainsaws to cut them out. Holy sheep shit, that's some big fish right there. Big damn fish.
You remember Uncle Stud, don't you? You remember Uncle Stud?
Absolutely.
Okay. He told me a story about the Greenup Dam. Like I said, I don't know how true it is, but the man's never lied to me in his life.
Hold on just a second. Danny, I've heard that they're not putting that Dairy Queen in now is what I've been told. I don't know that that's true. That's just something I've heard. But apparently it ain't nowhere near soon like the sign says, is it? I'm sorry, Eugene. Go ahead. What you're saying about Uncle Stud there.
He said he was fishing, him and 4 or 5 of his buddies down to Greenup Dam.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, you know, they race so the barges come through and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He said there was a barge coming, and he said it wasn't racing. And he said it just kept on hearing something thud, you know, up again. I mean, it was loud, he said. And he said, come to find out, he said, dude, he said it was like a 700 to 800 pound catfish just smacking the wall.
Damn. What, they didn't have enough sense not to smack into the wall?
It was just trying to get through.
Oh. Jeez.
Like I said, I don't know how true, but the man's never lied to me anyway in his life.
Well, I got to go to the restroom. You want to hold that so we don't lose everything? It seems like it works when you hold it. We'll try that. Maybe it's just the jolting it around is what's doing it. Might be something loose in it. I've dropped that sumbitch a million times, so I might have to cash in on the insurance and get another phone before it's over with. But right down the gas station and use the restroom. Why do they call it a restroom? Fuck, you don't rest in there. I never did figure out why they call it that. And we've took to in the States calling it a bathroom too, even though we don't always take a bath in there either. You know,
right, Danny. Like I said, I don't know how true the story is, but I mean, this man, he don't lie, you know, and he literally was going to call because I guess the game warden or whoever it was that was in charge that day there. He is like he's not really his brother, but he's like a brother to him, and he said that he would give me his phone number to verify it. So, I mean, yeah, the man just don't tell a lie, you know.
Or at least that's what Eugene says, anyway.
Oh, I promise you, Uncle Stud ain't gonna lie to you. He tell you, Uncle Stud like me and you. He'll tell you how it is. If you don't like it, oh well.
He seems to be. That's why I like the guy. It's, you know, it's where I come up with the Uncle Stud thing. You know, he seems like that kind of guy.
He is.
It's an easy way to refer to him, not to dox him out and shit.
Right.
Just, he probably gets a kick out of it too, don't he?
Oh, he does.
Called Uncle Stud.
He does.
It might call me Stud Muffin, but Stud's definitely not something they usually put before my name.
He told me one day, he said, son, he said, if I didn't like you and Terry, he said, I believe I'd cuss you out.
Yeah, well, no doubt. You know?
He said, Uncle Stud, where the hell did you come up with that? I said, well, we just didn't want to.
Couldn't figure out which name went first.
Right.
Goddamn problem to start with.
And that's a
He's
good
got
name.
2 first names. That's the
Right,
problem.
right.
The middle name ain't a middle name, it's another first name, so it confuses the shit out of me. And I couldn't figure out which one is the first and which one's the middle, so I just started calling him Uncle Stud. It was easier that way for me.
Well, it's better call him Uncle Stud than STD.
Right. Well, that was the second choice, and I don't imagine he'd like that. You know, I mean, we can just call him Clap for short. You know. There's one of those Ironton police. There's 2 of them actually pulling in back there. I wonder what they're doing. Now that makes me curious. You know what happens when I get curious? We gotta go around the block and find out what the hell's going on there. Probably just checking an alarm or something. I've rode with them. They do that shit like an alarm will go off, a mouse or a rat or something sets off the damn motion sensor. I gotta go make sure everything's copacetic.
Dick Insider said Aaron Queen used to call his Uncle Stud.
Said what?
He said, let me pop it back up. Aaron Queen used to call his uncle Stud.
No doubt.
Debo's Nation said, fuck it. Terry has to go pee.
Oh, there they are. They're over here across the street here. Another call for service. Not a traffic. Who said what?
Debo's Nation said, fuck it, Terry has to go pee.
Right, yeah, I do, actually. But I wanted to come back around the block to see what the hell the cops were doing. They're talking to somebody else there on the side of the street, so. As they call it, a call for service. You know, I don't try to get on those because those are usually private. There's a new vehicle I haven't seen.
Oh, they are?
No, it ain't. That's
Nope.
1805, I'm sorry. It just, maybe it's just cleaner or something. I don't know why. It just looked like a damn brand new one for some reason.
The wife said a cat burglar set the alarm off.
Said what?
The cat burglar set the alarm off.
Yeah, it may be it. They're standing there talking to a couple people there on the road. I don't know what that's about. I don't want to get out and find out. It's none of my business. It's not a traffic stop, and it's not that. You know, obviously they ain't beating or tasing nobody, so I'm going to leave them to it and let them do their jobs. I try not to interfere. I don't want to create a problem. I want to get content, but I don't want to get content that's going to make people, I don't want people to be uncomfortable. There's probably enough people that have been in traffic pullovers that are uncomfortable with my shit going online.
Right, Debo's Nation, I say the same thing.
What'd he say?
He said, do you guys pay taxes in that little town? The roads are terrible, LOL.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, terrible roads would probably be better to drive on, to be honest.
I would probably rather drive on horrible roads than these ones.
Well, looky there. He ain't coming tonight, is he? Or some bitch ain't leaving or something.
Yeah, he's there. There's his truck.
Yeah, so's the other one. And because he is and he was an asshole to you, I'll just go down the other place.
Right.
See, somebody was asking me earlier if there were trains in Irontown. There you go. There's a train. It was northern, southern Pokey District.
North Fork.
About it.
Oh.
Southern Pokey District. I don't think he's in their chat anymore, but
Hello, baby. Come on here.
there's his train.
Yeah, someone stole the road fund.
Someone what?
Stole the road fund.
Somebody stole something. I tell you what, it'd probably be better if they just knock all the concrete out and go back to rocks and a road grader.
Yeah. Be a lot better. Better than these fucked up, well, they want to call them roads.
Well, I gotta be honest, man, the infrastructure in this whole country's falling the fuck apart. And like all the money we pay, and everybody says, well, you have to pay government. Who would fix the roads? And I'm asking, who the fuck's fixing them now? Is my question. We're all paying, but nobody seems to be fixing them. And there's road construction everywhere all the time, and it never gets any better. Does this make any sense to anybody?
Nope.
Doesn't me.
Rock E. Shepherd said, I'll make my own roads.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a necessity here before long. I mean, you get downtown here, it ain't too bad,
Yeah.
But this is where they keep them up. Apparently, apparently this is all we pay for is the downtown.
I heard said, Jackie, at least your pants are clean.
Talking about Jackie Hale?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they have to be clean. She ain't never got them on. Kind of hard to get pants dirty if you never wear any. Just saying.
And Jackie come on and said they're still missing art.
Well, hopefully they're clean wherever the hell they're at.
Right.
Ain't nothing worse than finally finding your pants and realizing you have to clean them now before you can wear them. Of course, if you leave them lay there long enough, they'll be clean again. Anyway, it won't matter.
Oh, damn it. Do we lose the Chad?
I hope not.
If you can hear me, put a 5 in there for no apparent reason.
Put a 5 in there, let Eugene know you're still there. Like Chili says, put a 1 in the chat if you're still here. We getting anything?
Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, everybody putting 5s.
Oh, good. See, they're still out there. We didn't lose it. That's good. See, you holding it's making a difference, ain't it? It must be bouncing around in that thing.
Debo's. Where in the world did you get that idea? He said, oh my fucking God, bitch, you whoop Eugene and Ironton in a car with no pants on. What the fuck?
You know, I used to say...
There's that dirty windshield, Lisa said.
Well, she didn't notice it earlier.
Well, Della come on there earlier and said, would you guys wash that windshield? I said, we did that one spot.
It was the only spot they were looking through at the moment. I got some bug guts on here. I can't quite get off. The shit won't come off. I don't know
Baby,
what, I
baby
don't know
doll
what the bugs
Ironton.
were eating, but it stuck to the windshield.
Me and I, thank you for being here. And you got anything you want to say to her?
Is she getting off of that?
Night you all.
Oh, okay. So you have to tell me what they
Night
said
you
because
all.
I can't read your mind. Good night, baby doll Ironton. Appreciate you sticking around. And thank you very, very much for the gas money. Is most appreciated. To her and everyone else that's put in some tonight.
Now my wife's coming on there saying, Lisa, APO needs to wash my car. Ah, go
Who
on.
said that?
My wife. Well, soon to be.
Tell her that you can wash her car as soon as you're done with mine. I gotta get
Debo's,
these
they
wrists.
said they got no windshield washer fluid in there.
I'll be right back, sir. Oh, if I get out of this damn car. Oh.
You are right, Miss Lisa. I will clean just that one spot. Of course, it's bad because my windshield in my truck stays spotless. I don't understand that. But I guess this ain't my car, so. Even though I have washed the windshield in this car a couple times. So, Eugene, we can't talk to Jordan again. Right, Debo's? I mean, did I miss that comment? Yes, babe, you come first. But I mean, like Terry already knows, if he ever needs help working on the car or whatever, he can come and get me. If you ever saw Michael Jordan's play, it's awesome. Don't get me started on the sports talk now, Debo. Come on now. I'm trying to stay off of that subject because that's something Terry knows nothing about. Yeah, the IA is in the restroom. Oh, yes, Debo. I agree. I agree. Amazing dunks. Even his shooting ability. I mean, just amazing. I can go on and on about Jordan. So, Aaron Queen, I think everybody in here has got a high school diploma besides you. I mean, like I said, every 25 to 30 minutes, if it takes you that long to think of something to pop in here, there's something wrong, bub. You need to go get that shit checked. Kenny Rogers crossing over and hitting a jumper in MJ's face. I gotta go watch that one. Yes, I am. 100%. If I tell you I'm gonna do it, I do it.
Well, goddamn it, don't say it. We'll have to do it.
All right.
Don't be getting me into shit now. This one, yours or mine?
That's right, Debo's telling. Oh, that was yours.
Okay.
Art said Aaron Queen, the short bus left already. You're right, Art. You were, I think the short bus is too smart for him.
For Aaron?
Yes.
Do they make a shorter bus? Maybe there's a shorter one out
They
there.
just said, fuck you, you gotta walk.
Is work line still in there, or did he take off somewhere?
I ain't seen him pop up for a minute. Work line, you still in here? Chili was driving the short bus.
Well, in Chili's case, it better be a fucking self-driving short bus.
Right.
Motherfucker don't drive too well.
And Dick Insider, yep, micro bus.
Microbus. I ain't heard that in a long time, man.
Right.
Microbus. That's old trucker term, ain't it?
Oh, man. Now the wife telling me to get some Buffalo Wild Wing. Oh, my
Don't
goodness.
put that in there. You
Oh,
know it's gonna
that is
tear off,
right.
man. You don't want to hold it, I will, but I won't like it, but I'll do it.
Clocks turn back tomorrow night, Lisa?
Yeah, it's usually on a Sunday. That sounds about. It's about that time of year.
Or said he crashed for the night.
Who?
Work line.
Work line. All right. Well, I was gonna thank him. It ain't a burger, but I picked up a pepperoni roll in there, and I wanted to say thanks to him.
Well, on the way back
And
through.
Art too. Art put in some.
On the way back through, since we ain't close by my house, I might grab a couple burgers.
Where you want them from?
Oh, I hate to even say this, man, but
You want some McDonald's?
probably.
God damn it. All right. See, I'd rather eat the pepperoni roll from the gas station.
Oh, okay, Pat, thank you.
I won't eat that shit.
2 a.m. Monday, he said. Well,
What?
clocks go back.
Right. Sunday night, Monday morning.
All right. Thank you, Miss Lisa. I just said Big Mac, LOL. Sovereign Unchained Monster, that's my hotel.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Yes, that was absolutely your motel, Sal. I just really hate to think of what you Googled.
I wonder what their Wi-Fi got probably.
Debo's nice said, yes, double Big Mac.
Double Big Mac.
Do they even make that?
They probably would if you asked them to. Well, they just charge you for 2 more patties and throw it on there. Why not? Most people don't even know you can still get a triple cheeseburger here.
Can you?
Yeah, all you do is ask them for it. They just charge you more. It's almost like Burger King. You can get it your way.
Work line. Appreciate the late night snack, dinner, whatever you want to call it. I think the inside's close.
Well, I can't see it. They scratched the fucking time off of it. It's probably back when they closed the dining room forever. Fucking idiots. I hate fucking drive-thrus, man, just so you know. I hated working them so bad, I hate to make someone else do it. What do you want?
Oh,
They don't serve those.
I know they don't, but you gotta let brother read.
Welcome to McDonald's. What can I get for you?
Give me
just a second, please.
You're fine.
What do you mean I gotta let you read? It's the same shit they've always had. It's McDonald's.
there's chicken sandwiches or single cheeseburgers, Big Macs.
The same shit they've always had. That's my point.
Yeah, I reckon. Just give me number one.
Number one.
Yeah.
What do you want to drink with it?
Oh, damn! I hate to say Coke, but Coke. I hate to say it.
Alrighty, I guess I'm ready. I'll take a number one large with a Coke, please.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Got a floor room. Thank you.
Thank you. God damn, that was $9.27.
Holy shit.
Right, for a fucking burger and some fries. Holy fucking shit.
$9.27.
Damn, they're getting proud of those burgers now, ain't they?
Yeah.
I hope they put a slice of gold on that one for him. It's a golden onion or something. Goose that laid the golden eggs, they got the cow with the golden meat now.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, appreciate it.
Have a good one.
You too, thank you. God damn, here.
Oh my goodness.
Fucking $10 for one person to fucking eat at McDonald's. That's crazy shit right there. That should be fucking illegal.
That's against the law, it should be.
Should be. How you doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Couple more hands would have done me good, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. Give me just a sec on your order. We
Sure.
got some fries for us.
All right, no problem. We appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, for $10 fucking dollars, we can
Dick
get
is
some
that-
fresh fucking fries.
That nigga's under $10 at McDonald's.
God damn.
Oh, I ain't coming back here.
No wonder he gave us so much for burgers. He knows the shit went up. evidently.
Right.
Good damn thing. Glad we didn't go for fucking pizza. I don't know how much one of them things are these days. You can tell I don't eat out much.
The bad part is, you can get a 16-inch cheese pizza for $12. Just $2 more.
Fucking craziness, man.
A ribeye, baked potato,
$10
and
for a
carrots.
Big Mac sound like you done shit and fell back in it.
Right.
I mean, God damn.
I tell you what, it better be fucking good.
They're out to weigh a fucking ton.
No taxes, high priced. McDonald's, holy fuck. LOL, Debo's Nation. Yes, 10 is expensive for number one.
$9.27 for a Big Mac, a large fry, and a large Coke. God damn.
Dick Insider, you really had to remind me of that, didn't you? Large Coke made with Ironton water.
Right?
He had to remind me of that shit. Miss Lisa said you should have used the coupon on the app. I don't have the app, and I know Terry don't, because he never eats out, and I rarely eat this McDonald's.
I won't eat McDonald's. I don't like McDonald's. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it. God damn, it feels like that fucking bag's empty. You better make sure they put a burger in that fucking box. Talk about, that feels a little light for $10. I'm just saying.
Right?
For some reason, I expected that bag to feel a little bit heavier than that.
Right, Debo's Nation. You used to be able to get a whole meal under $5 at McDonald's.
Well, God damn, you used to be able to bring 2 or 3 people in and eat for under 20. Now 2 people are going to cost you a minimum of 20 at $10.
Miss
a piece.
Lisa said it takes 10 seconds to download the app.
And how much will be to save the fucking dollar? What the hell's the point? Might as well give them the other fucking dollar. Download a fucking app. Ain't like it's going to save you that much, not out of a $10 fucking Big Mac. Jeez, Pete.
These fries better not be cold.
I think Ronald's wig dye is messing with his brain or something. $10 Big Mac. Holy
Dick Insider
shit.
said I remember feeding a family at McDonald's for $10.
Right.
Yep.
You can get the whole family deal for $10.
Yep.
Now you get 1 Big Mac and a fry. Might as well give you the fucking
Debo's
drink.
Nation said, remember we used to have birthdays in Mickey D's.
I wouldn't try that now. I wonder how much that'd cost.
Used to get a burger for 25 cents. I'm not that old,
Yeah, me either.
Rock Shepherd. I'm not that old.
Not quite that old. Like the old 15-cent days and shit, you know?
Well, save you $1.84, Miss Lisa said.
Yeah. Fuck it. We'll just pay them $1.84.
Right?
Then I ain't got one less app to fucking deal with.
Holy hell. I could have went Subway and got cheaper than that.
Human meat in their meat, he said. That's probably where all the dead bodies are going. Sovereign always asks how come there ain't no new graveyards. I guess because it's going into McDonald's. Hell, I don't know. Debo said if you ask for them with no salt, you get a fresh batch every time. Yeah, probably right after they wipe their butt on it because they're pissed off because you asked them with them for them for no salt. Lisa said I have like 10 pages of apps. Gosh, I'm glad I don't have to go through that many. Except for human meat, that's a good price. Art said you used to get 5 pot pies from Lucky's for $1. Shit, I remember them just being $1 a piece. Sundown said 2 sub sandwiches at 2 big sandwiches at Kmart for 79 cents. It's been a while back. You know, here's a funny thing, guys. Y'all remember those little ham sandwiches, the little slider sandwiches you get at Kmart? You get like 3 or 4 of them in a package for a couple bucks. They do that at a local grocery store here. They're fucking $6.99 for the same little crappy stuff. All wilted ass lettuce and shit on them. Ridiculous. He said, oh my God, look at that guy. He needed more junk food. He actually works here. He's a cashier here at the Speedway. Looks like he just got off work. The fella over about ready to get on that scooter is one of our local homeless guys, ain't he?
Yep.
We run into him down at the other place a lot. Yes, Roseanne, I didn't have a choice. Their lobby's locked and Eugene was hungry. So it wasn't that I wanted to use the drive-thru and I was bitching about it while I did it. But they won't let you walk through. I don't understand that. If you walk through, they say, we can't serve you. There's a lot of dumb shit in the world, ain't there?
Yes, they are.
Lisa said you can get a foot-long sub at Subway for $5. Yeah, not with anything you want on it to eat. I only like their steak and cheese subs, and they're never fucking $5. Everybody says they are, but nope, they never have been on sale. Never, never, never. Ask them at Subway, they'll tell you. You know why? Because it's everybody's fucking favorite. Can't get it. Not that
I get the turkey breast and Black Forest ham there, or the tuna.
Dick Insider says, I identify as chocolate. My pronouns are her, she.
I'm getting like that one.
Sovereign said go through the drive-thru in reverse. It freaks them out. I hadn't thought of that. That's a good fucking idea. Just back around the damn building. Lisa said she gets the Black Forest ham sub.
Nope. Really good.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You gotta be kidding me. Holy shit, we got a goddamn pullover right fucking here. How you like that?
Fucking, I'm eating.
How the fuck does that happen? Like they pull in right beside us. How's that for fucking square, guys? Got us a pullover tonight live. And while we're sitting right here, if I can get out of this damn car. Those of you who don't know, my damn door handle's broke, so I gotta use a pair of pliers to get out of the damn car.
I'm really fucking eating. We're live anyway.
I started going to find out about that.
You guys hearing that gas station TV? Ain't that right, Tina? Sitting there trying to eat, they gotta pull somebody over. That's all right, I can eat anytime. Eugene's still eating. He didn't even bother getting out of the car, so. Said he was busy and eating. You're right, Rocky Shepherd. This is technically private property. This is Speedway's parking lot. I don't think they're going to say anything to me, but we'll see. If they do, I'll go out and stand on the sidewalk and do it anyway. But I doubt if they'll say much. You saying you can't hear me over the noise? Is that what you're saying? Yes, this is actually Sergeant McKnight is who this is. I like to get that sergeant in there because there's so many people that give me shit about it. So that's Sergeant McKnight, as some people would say, his militarized rank. But I will leave that where it's at. We got the backup coming in. I believe that's Patrolman Allison coming in for backup, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that is Patrolman Allison coming in for backup. And I would say before it's over, we might have a third one here tonight. I'll move out here a little bit, see if we can see any better. There's finally he got out of the car, guys. Come out to join me now. Must have whoofed that Big Mac down. That $10 Big Mac didn't take long to inhale, evidently. They didn't make them no damn bigger since they raised the price, did they? They called a Big Mac. I'd be embarrassed calling it anything near big these days. Yes, orange cone squirrel. You'll have those. ID in the passenger. Sovereign said protect and serve the shit out of that guy. Tasing for officer safety. And there's Patrolman Blankenship. I figured the third one would roll up here in a minute. Yes, there's McKnight, Allison, and Blankenship. Yes, Danny, that's Eugene Aldridge with me. Danny asked me if that was you. I said, yes, that's you. Can't hear anything over the gas station TV.
No.
Hey, Sergeant. Can we ask you about it?
Just looking for a couple stop signs, trying to get here to catch the water ticket.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully they got here in time at least to get their damn lottery ticket. It's supposed to be worth a bunch, I think. That's what everybody was asking me if I was going to get a ticket.
What now?
I said that's what everybody's asking me if I was going to get a lottery ticket tonight or not. So,
Guys, in case you ain't met him yet, this is Patrolman Allison.
Patrolman Allison, yes, it's the new one.
Allison right here.
I assume they ain't going to jail for didn't get beat or tased, obviously. And one of my guys said you need to tase the shit out of him just for officer safety. So,
They don't work like that.
you ought to see my chat. They're a little unruly every now and then. So my chat, they're a little unruly every now and then.
So he blew stop signs is catching lottery tickets. All right, I'm not.
Hey,
asking nothing else.
sometimes it's necessary, I guess. you
I'm
know.
gonna end it at that.
But they didn't
Sergeant?
get.
My biggest reason is stopping in, digging a little further, see if he's in hot stove yet.
No.
Friday night. We'll off the roadway.
Well, we appreciate you, Sergeant. Thank you. Stay safe.
Have a night.
All right, guys, there you go. Blew a couple stop signs, no big deal. Wasn't intoxicated, obviously. Obviously, no drugs or any reason to think so, and no car search tonight. So there you go. That's it. Easy peasy, as they say. Done and over with. And what are the odds that they'd come here right while we're all sitting here? Can't beat that. Pull right into the gas station where we're at. You gotta love it. Get back to eating my pepperoni roll here. Why is there only one officer per car? Because they're lucky to have 3 officers. That's all they got working tonight is 3. They don't have enough to put anybody else in the car with them. They don't have enough to run with partners or anything. So they have 3 separate officers in 3 separate vehicles. May not answer the question the way you want it, but that's the best answer I got for you tonight. Some nights there's only a couple on duty, so I've seen it like that on Friday night too. It's just because they don't have a lot of officers. Apparently nobody wants the job anymore. Can't imagine why that is.
Hey, hell, I drove 5. I'm 8. You want me? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I drove.
You know what, orange cones, it really doesn't take long to get from one side of town to the other. Especially if you have lights and a siren.
Damn, hate to hear it, man. Oh, yeah. Yep. Be careful, man.
His eyebrows. You must be talking about McKnight. He's got them. They're just very light colored.
Right. All right, be careful, man.
Hey, Aaron Queen's back. Hello, Aaron. Unless he never left to start with, he might have just been laying around on the chat.
That's one old truck driver I used to drive with.
Was it?
Yep.
Lebo said, holy fuck, the chat blew up when you were recording. Well, I'm sorry I missed it, guys. I was too busy watching what was going on. Not that there was much going on, but... Ida says I need a Pepsi. No, you don't need a Pepsi. You might want one, but I don't think you need one. Exactly. Aaron, are you trying to make fun of the man for his name? You're a fucking dickhead, man. No, I didn't make fun of your name, and I even explained to people that my aunt's maiden name was Queen, and you're just going to be that much of a fucking prick. You're a little fucking dick sucker, Aaron. I don't fucking like you, buddy. I don't fucking like you a bit. After that one, you can kiss my fucking ass. Just know that.
What is
little fucking dickhead. He's just being a dickhead. That's all it is. Just being a dickhead, Eugene. Just being a fucking
I'll tell you
dickhead.
what, Aaron, bud. Listen, I'm right here in Ironton, buddy.
Yeah, come and see
you
us.
You want to run your mind? Come and see me, bud. I promise you.
Slap a taste out
I
of his
will
mouth.
get it on camera. I will have the IA2 recorded.
Oh, I promise you, I'll be right here to record.
You got a problem with me? Come on, quit running them damn fingers.
No, you didn't trigger me. You pissed me off, Aaron. There's a big fucking difference. You don't talk about my buddies there, motherfucker. You might think that shit's all right, but it fucking ain't.
Yeah, he just a keyboard pussy.
That's somebody I'll take up for. Take up for Eugene in a heartbeat. You ain't gonna come in here and run your fucking mouth about him. I just won't have it.
Guarantee it.
You don't fucking like it? Fuck you. Get the fuck out of my chat. And don't think I can't block your ass. I can and I will if you're not very fucking careful.
Hey, just a keyboard warrior, brother.
Well, I know that. That don't mean I'm going to let him say shit about you. He can say whatever the fuck he wants about me. I don't mind, but that's different. You don't start talking about everybody else.
Ain't that something we get pissed off when someone says something about each other? We'll laugh it off about ourselves.
Well, you know. I
That's
I
right.
don't like
Eugene,
that shit, you know.
You're 100% correct. I'm a good guy, but I promise you I'll smack that taste plum out your motherfucking mouth.
Fucking moron queen going to make fun of your name. Hey, Nightman's wife, how you doing tonight? Things are going all right. We just had one quick pull over there. Wasn't no major thing. Apparently, a guy run a stop sign and was trying to get here to get his lottery because they close the lottery at a certain time. So if you're not here by then, you can't get it cashed in. And he was blowing a stop sign to hurry up and get here and get his check or get his ticket cashed. So.
Oh, yeah, I guarantee it. That's 95% of them we talking about. Oh. I'd die and go to hell before I tell on somebody.
I'll tell you what, Aaron, he might be, but I won't. I'll stay up just for your little ass. Promise you that. I ain't liking Aaron already tonight, man. I usually ain't got much to say, but he's pissing me off.
He's, like I said.
Slap a lung out of that little bastard.
Guarantee it. You know where I'm at, son.
Fucking little bastard. Man, he really pissed me off. I mean, that's hard to do. I don't know why I got triggered like that. He pissed me off bigger than shit talking about you.
That's something we'll fucking
like
snap. When they're talking about each other, you know what I mean? But when they're talking about us, we'll laugh it off.
Yeah, well, they're talking about me. I don't give a fuck. Or leaving somebody else alone. And usually I won't say much no matter who they say something about, but I don't know. I just didn't like that. It pissed me off. I ain't afraid to say so. It made me madder than fuck.
Yeah.
A half-guard game. Listen to this dumb son of a bitch. Take his back and put him to sleep. No, you wouldn't. You'd have too many 9mm holes in you, you dumb bastard. You ain't figured out the game yet. Like, you're so goddamn dumb, you'd be dumb enough to bring a knife to a gunfight, wouldn't you? Stupid. What a dumb motherfucker.
The only thing he's going to put to sleep is himself. Bitch,
Right.
come and see me.
Eugene will fight you. I'll just shoot you. That'd be the end of that shit. You wouldn't last 2 seconds with me.
I'll hand Terry my gun, son. I don't need a gun. I'll hand him my gun.
Well, I don't need one. I just like using it. That way I ain't tired when the fight's over.
I ain't been a good one for a while. I like to slap the shit out of somebody. Slap his fucking eye straight. so it won't take him 30 minutes to fucking
Well, I'm getting too old. Fuck
think of
that.
something to say.
Split his fucking head like a canoe for him if he ain't careful. I'm so old now, a life sentence ain't gonna mean shit. Ooh, that angered me, didn't it? I can't believe I let him get to me like that. I usually don't let him get under my skin like that. But he
Talking with them fingers, he's a badass.
Yeah, well, everybody's a badass behind a keyboard.
He must have got mad because Chili wouldn't let him suck his dick.
Probably. The chat's getting on him now. They'll tell him all about himself. I dare you, you little prick. Come on down to Ironton. Come and see me. I got $20 that says you're too chicken shit to even begin to think about some shit like that. If I had any more money, I'd bet that, but 20 is about all I got. Fucking little shit turd.
What you say, babe? You need to stay out of it.
Oh, she's getting in on it now.
Hey, babe, stay out of it.
Yeah, don't help him out. I'm doing enough of that.
No, don't help. I promise you, that little bitch come to see me, I'll smack his fucking eye straight.
Dick Insider said he'll pitch in to get Aaron here. Well, how much will it cost you to get here, Aaron? I'll do a goddamn fundraiser. Bring you right on out here. I'll watch Eugene slap you so goddamn hard your mommy will cry when she sees how much your ego hurts. Fucking guarantee it. Debo said he'd stick his ears up his ass so he can hear his ass getting kicked. Aaron said Terry doesn't make fun of names because his name's Terry. No, I don't make fun of names because I'm not a fucking dickhead like you. That's why I don't do it, Aaron. Fucking dickhead. God damn it, man.
Like I said,
I used to not think he was so bad. Now I think he's just a little fucking peckerneck. Fucking dickweed. Got to piss a hillbilly off tonight, motherfucker.
Oh, we're calm. You know, it's just a.
Oh hell, I ain't even pissed off yet.
No, hell no.
Mad. Shit.
No, we calm.
If I got angry, you'd know about it. I done reach out and touch somebody by now. Everybody send Aaron some money. Get his ass here.
I promise you, I'm
We'll
the man.
fix that problem
I'm
for
the
you.
man to slap him to sleep. I promise you that.
Well, I'm just the man to film it. I guarantee it. That'd make a hell of a live video.
Art said, Aaron Queen, my name is Arthur and I'm your king.
Get him, Art.
Deck Insider, it's hard to tell where he's from. I couldn't tell you. I could care less.
He's from the fucking bank. That's what he said earlier. He loans people money.
He loans people money.
Apparently, he can't get enough of a fucking loan to get here after running his mouth. But he loans people money is what he said. That means he's a low-life scum-sucking fuck is
Yep.
what that means. Lower than fucking cops. Jesus Christ, man.
I'll do it open hands, huh?
Goddamn bankers steal
Listen,
more money than cops ever
I
know
will
about.
smack the bitch plumb out that dude. I promise you that. I'm the wrong motherfucker, Aaron Queen. The wrong motherfucker. You got a better chance of getting pregnant, bitch.
You never know. Could be a female. Might not be that
Well,
hard of a chance.
that's the only way I wouldn't put my hands on it.
Well, see, now I'm different. Bitch attacks me, I'll slap the fuck out of her too. It ain't no problem. Just so y'all know out there, if you're female, don't come fucking with me. I don't play that
That's
fucking
right,
game.
D-Boat. Get his ass.
I don't play that game. Don't play any of those games. I figure if she wants to walk the
Art
dog-
said, speak where I fucked you last, Aaron.
See how dead it's getting already? We're right after midnight. Card game's over. Gonna be a lot less traffic here in just a bit.
Oh no, I'm not even mad. Literally, I'm not mad.
Well,
After I slap him to sleep, I'll wake him up and buy him a cup of coffee.
I did get mad there for a minute. I mean, I wasn't like really, truly angry, but I was a little pissed off about it.
Well, hold on. What's that little bitch saying about my wife? I can't read his messages. Now, hey, you little bitch, that'd get you hurt bad. I promise you that. Now you're pissing the wrong motherfucker off. What'd he say about my wife? Debo's Nation said it earlier. I didn't see the comment.
Shit, I bet Tiffany would whip the fuck out of him.
I promise you my wife will beat the fuck out that bitch.
I don't think she'd even have to ask you to do anything. I think she'd take care of him herself.
Oh no, that'd get his fucking head ripped off.
The way he's talking on that keyboard, you know he ain't nothing but a fucking minute stuck anyway.
I promise. Listen, but
Definitely no alpha in that little bastard.
I ain't bitch smack somebody for at least a couple months.
At least a couple months. He said.
Please come and let me smack the bitch out your ass.
Smack him till he pisses himself.
Oh, I'm gonna smack him until he calls himself a bitch. I want him to show up. He's gonna call himself a bitch live on YouTube.
Something tells me that he's probably already done that. Everybody else is calling him a bitch anyway.
Yep.
He knows he's a bitch. That's why he won't come here. That's why Chili won't come back either. Because he's a bitch too. Oh, wait.
Oh, he got timed out
Birds
by
of
Lisa.
a feather flock together, little bitches. Little bitches, little bitches.
I promise you, he gonna need more than the fucking iron if the police pull me off his little bitch ass.
Well, hell, he might just stand there and watch for a minute. I'm just saying.
I'm not mad. I promise you I'm not mad. But a man talks about my wife, I'll rip your fucking head off, bitch. I promise you that. You can take that. Yeah, listen, that's a guaranteed check. Take it to the bank.
Oh, there you go. Take it to the bank.
Yes, Queen's a Chili sucker. Chili probably fucks him in the ass like he wants to do all the irons and cops. Chili a bitch too.
Yeah, big time. Absolutely nothing but.
Motherfucker want to run around and act like he's all badass.
That's why he won't come back here. Plain and simple, because he's a little bitch. He was such a bitch, he ran away from a trespassing
Dick
charge.
Insider said, oh, well, that explains it then.
Right.
Miss Lisa said, Eugene, I timed him out now. Go clean that damn windshield. Shit, work. Oh.
Now look, guys, we're sitting where we were when y'all were talking about how much traffic there was for a Friday night. Look how there's almost no traffic now. Right about midnight, like I said, it starts to die out, and that's about it for this town. And it's mainly just because there ain't nothing to fucking do. I mean, there's nowhere to go, there's nothing to do. And you can only drink so much beer at the bar before you have to go home. One of those cases where you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. You know? It was your glasses, Art. It probably is Lisa's too. Her glasses are probably dirty. That's why the windshield looks bad.
That's what
That's my guess. Pat said no teenagers. That not really, not just out and about. No, there's nowhere to go and nothing to do. The only thing they're gonna do is get in trouble. Hell, most of the kids are probably sitting in some bedroom playing on their fucking phones right now, watching some shit on TikTok or something. You know, my cousin was showing me the other day, you can put a goddamn video on TikTok, 30-second video doing nothing but pouring a cup of coffee, and people will watch that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit, you talk about some bored motherfuckers in the world. When you say, I mean, seriously, if you sit around and waste 30 seconds of your life watching a cup of coffee be poured, you gotta be kidding me. Well, there's your problem, Lisa, you're not wearing your glasses. You couldn't see the windshield anyway. I'm giving her shit now. Nightman's wife said it's better than cow tipping. I never did try that. I think that's cruel as shit, do that to a cow. Poor old fucking cow.
I've never tried. I've seen it done.
I've seen it done. I never did. Like I said, I think it's cruel. Poor old fucking cow. Be standing there sound fucking asleep, and the next thing you know, you fall over on your side.
Damn. Now I hope that bitch sells his food stamps so he can get gas coming here and let the world so he can get smacked to sleep.
Yes, orange cones, I sure did. They usually come and hug me. I don't have to go in search of them. They'll come to me. Asked if I hugged my dogs today. Lisa says you can't tip a cow over without a piece of heavy machinery. Well, that's not true. Just saying. It's not true at all.
That is not true.
When they're standing there asleep, you'd be surprised. You just have to hit them hard enough. They'll roll right over. They lose their balance because they're asleep. Dick and Cider, apparently he's the only one tonight. He's not the only troll. He's just the only one in here tonight. Debo said he got his bank card compromised and they purchased $1,000 worth of liquor in Michigan. Holy shit. $1,000 worth of liquor. Damn. Somebody got drunk. Art said he tipped a cow over with a 357. Yeah, I'd say that'd do it. Lisa said, Terry, they laid down. Yeah, Lisa, something like that. Not all. I'm not about to argue cows with you tonight. I'm just not going to do it.
I promise you, Miss Lisa, all of them don't lay down.
All right. You're right, Jackie. It's all changed back in the 80s. This town would have been full of teenagers on Friday and Saturday night. I was one of them. That's how I know.
It's telling me
through the 80s and 90s. Yes, Lisa, you're not the only one. I've been around cattle all my life, too. Grew up on a farm. Like I said, I'm not going to argue the merits of cattle tonight. It's not going to do me any good. So I'm just not going to do it. Not all cows lay down to sleep. Sorry. Just not how it works. Debo said, turn my camera around. Why? You want to look at my ugly mug or something?
Yeah, why the hell do you want to look at our ugly asses?
Hell, I don't know. I have no idea. I wouldn't want to look at me, that's for sure. JR said I sound tired. Do I sound tired?
No, but I'm tired myself.
I've only slept.
I don't know. That little fucking...
For like a week and a half,
chili
2
sucking
weeks.
bitch coming here. I hope he shows up.
He ain't coming here. His balls ain't that fucking big.
Oh, I promise you.
He'd already been in the car on the way here.
I promise you.
And I guarantee you won't tell us where to find him either. Just saying.
I'm motherfucker.
Because I think he knows everybody in the chat will make sure we get enough fucking money to get from here to there. Where the fuck is that? just to watch it on camera. I guarantee you they will.
Yeah, that's something, man. We'll laugh it off about each other, like I said. But if they try to talk about one another, I'll say,
Sovereign said I sound more like me now than I did earlier. Orange Cone said, okay, that is incorrect about chili. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Orange Cones. I wasn't talking about chili, but I don't think I was. Did I say anything about chili?
Oh, I said chili's a bitch.
Well, he's definitely a bitch, and that's not incorrect. That's a factual statement that he's proven many times over. It is a fact. Chili is a bitch. You remember South Park?
Yep.
Kyle's Mom's a Bitch song? That should be Chili's song. You know, Chili's a bitch, big fat bitch,
God.
biggest bitch
Leave
in
it
the
up
whole
to
wide world.
Sovereign. He's going to make it.
Nightman's wife said Chili's in Bogota, Colombia. let the Crack and Jack weekend begin. Is that anything like a Jack and Coke, Crack and Jack?
No clue.
Rocky Shepherd, no, it wasn't named after a steel plant. It was named after the pig iron, Irontown, Ironton. Comes from the two words Irontown because during World War II, Ironton was the world's leading pig iron industry. And the place where I live, about 8-10 miles out of Ironton, was all strip mine, and that's where all the pig iron came from. There's all kinds of old iron ore mines out there. All kinds of them. But that's how it got its name. Oh, sorry, Orange Cones. I must have missed it. Said there was another line about chili. I missed it. Damn it. I always miss all the fun stuff. Yep.
Shit.
It's about to die now, ain't it? Always, right around midnight.
I ain't spending no fucking money, so I might have to run to my house and grab another pack of cigarettes.
Well, can we drive? Because I just don't feel like fucking running, man. I'll be honest. I'm a lazy bastard. Ain't no point in running. Well, here then. I'm going to reach this back to you. You ain't going to shit, are you?
No.
Everybody accuses you of being there all night when you do that.
No, I need a pack of cigarettes. And
Since we're right here, I'm going to go up and hit the highway. And
the woman
save
bought
them.
them in KY, so
Save them. She didn't buy them in KY. She bought them in Kentucky, goddammit.
it's still the same.
No, it ain't. I'm telling you, KY's a jelly. Kentucky's
We're
a
going to
state.
argue about that till the day we die.
KY's a jelly. Kentucky's a state.
Yeah, she bought them over here and fucking a hell of a lot cheaper.
Come on,
No,
give us some
in all honesty, Dick Insider, me and KY police just do not get along, you know, because they're fucking scumbags, is what they are. I can't stand them mother lovers. I don't like them. So yeah, we do not get along. And it does seem like we're going a hell of a lot faster on this camera.
Does it? Well, we're doing 60, the speed limit.
It just seems like we're fucking flying.
Must be why everybody tells me I'm speeding in town. Because it looks faster on the camera, I guess. We're doing the speed limit, doing 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, we are doing speed limit. Debo's Nation said all in the ass. No, it's speed limit of 60. That's it. There's a cop sitting up here. Hardly ever see him sit there. Right, Debo's?
Well, they're sitting here because we're on the other end, evidently. Got nowhere else to sit. Where they at?
Right down there.
On the Speedway lot?
No, on that
Shake
little
shop?
shake shop.
We'll see if he's still there when we come back this way then.
Rock, I do too. I always go over.
Wonder if that's White
It's just a
Blankenship.
habit.
Wonder if that's why Blankenship was the last one to show up. He might be hanging out on this end of town.
Probably.
That's why it took him so long to get up there to the gas station, possibly.
Aaron got timed out again.
They're probably just timing him out for shits and giggles now.
Yeah.
Every time he comes back in, they're just timing his ass out. They do that a lot. But Jack can be, you know, they take care of us, man. That's the thing that blows my mind. I don't have to defend myself very often. They're doing it for me. Not that I give a shit most of the time, but I don't know why that got to me so much. I just didn't like him picking on you, man. That pissed me off.
Well, I mean, if they talk about me, I'm fine. They talk about one of my buddies, it don't happen.
The hell, you make three of me to handle yourself a lot. I don't know why I felt it necessary. It angered me, though. I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
I really don't want to give the guy's name that. Oh, don't worry, babe. I promise you. I'm keeping my cool. You know, just. I'd love to smack that bitch out of a motherfucker, though. But, I promise I am. I'm keeping my cool. But I really don't want to give the name Debo's Nation, who made my logo, because it's just I don't want to go into the details. I just don't want to give his name out.
Actually, Debo's the same guy that made my logo, made yours, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
the same guy that made Terry's.
However, the guy who made it is not the guy that I was going to call. The guy who made it is a chili lover, and he fucking hates me now.
Yep.
So I had him make the logo, and he gave me a letter stating that it was mine and I could use it however I wanted. So fuck him. It's mine now, and I use it. But I do know another guy who's able to do that, and that's the guy I wasn't able to get a hold of him today, but if you give me a day or so, I'll get a hold of him, and I'll try to get him with you.
He said, okay, thank you.
As a matter of fact, he's the one who changed my, where it used to say on my banner, "We don't stop," he changed it to "United We Stand" for me. So if I can get a hold,
Dude, I'm trying to keep this fucking camera still.
Well, it's not easy in a bouncing car. Hell, it's hard enough to stand still on the sidewalk. But I'm going to shut it down.
Oh no, there it is.
I'll be damned. Well, good. As long as it
There
didn't
we
go
go.
come off, I guess it did reconnect. Huh?
It did reconnect. We ain't got to start another one.
See, that's what it is. It's bouncing. As long as it's got a soft bounce, it must be in that holder is knocking something loose inside the phone or something. Probably been dropped one too many times.
And Dick Insider, you have a great night as well. And
Are they taking off?
yeah.
See you, Dick Insider. Thanks for hanging out for a while. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we really do appreciate it. And you have a great night.
Those names kill me, Dick Insider.
And,
Like loose cunt.
You're right.
These people
Well,
on their fucking names.
The first time you said, I said, loose cunt. I was like, what?
His name's Lou, and the last name he put is Skunt. S-K-U-N-T. Loose cunt. You know what's funny is I gotta wonder if that's even a real, so that, you never know, parents are crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if my last name was Skunt, I might have named my son Lou too, just for shits and giggles.
JR put a 5 in the chat.
For no fucking reason.
For no fucking, hey, you just go
they
ahead.
know what they're doing, man.
Go ahead and put the 5 in the chat for no apparent reason.
They know exactly what they're doing. And if you don't like 5, put a 1 just for shits and giggles.
If you don't like 1, put a 4.
Yeah. Put a 1 and tell us where the fuck you're at. I don't know why Chili always says put a 1 in there. They could just tell you where the fuck they're from, but he's always put a 1 in the chat.
Or
Tell me where you're at.
if I'm on my way back, there is no speed limit. Yeah,
What
we
is
have a speed limit.
We
have a speed limit, or I was asking 314.
I don't know what the fuck you're saying, man. What
Art.
What about Art?
He's talking about the speed limit.
Oh.
Fly swatter.
Hey, listen here.
I had someone put a 33. Rock
Why the
Shepherd.
fuck does the speed limit go to 20 right here?
Because of the old school zone.
It ain't a school anymore.
I understand that, but they never changed it.
Well, of course, not like a goddamn speed trap now, ain't it? I joke them if they can't take a fuck. I'm speeding, guys. Fuck them. They ain't here anyway. They're uptown there.
Right. You're free to do whatever you want right here.
Well.
If you ain't lottery tickets, we can run a couple stop signs.
Well, that guy did trying to get his. I guess the best excuse is, yeah, man, I had to get here to get my lottery ticket. Seemed to work.
That's why I told him I ain't got no more questions.
Thank God for him, he wasn't drinking or anything. That's what just saved his ass, apparently.
Good God.
And they didn't search the car, so.
Terry can't drive, he's over 55.
Oh, all right, guys. Back with you for a minute or two while he goes in the house. Hopefully he's not gone for 45 fucking minutes. If he is, I guess we'll deal with it then, huh? Powerball isn't until tomorrow. Yeah, he wasn't going to get a lottery ticket. He was coming to cash it in. The lottery cuts off, I don't know exactly what time it is, but around 11:30, midnight, something like that. He was just trying to beat the clock and get that ticket cashed in, I guess. Needed the cash for the night. Thanks for the update, Sovereign. We appreciate it. Any word on the Spalgeric situation? No, not yet. I've got to get a hold of the clerk's office and see if they have anything new, but nothing new as far as I know yet. As soon as I know something, you guys will. I'll tell you as soon as I find out. So. $1.6 billion tomorrow. Couldn't imagine 1.6 billion. Holy shit. Couldn't even imagine. I don't know what the fuck I'd do with. Some days I don't know what the fuck I'd do with 1.100, let alone a billion. Kind of shit's hard for a hillbilly mind like mine to fathom. You know, $100 is a lot of fucking money to me. Then he said, don't want to talk to me anymore, Terry. I'm sorry, Danny. Did I lose you somewhere? Eugene was holding the phone. I couldn't see it on the way down the highway. So I can't leave it in the windshield in the thing anymore because every time I do it knocks everything off. So I make him hold it while we're driving around so I can't see the chat when he's holding it on that side of the car. So I apologize. I'm not trying to ignore you, man. Anything on the mayor update? What are you looking for as an update on the mayor? As far as I know, that shit's cut and dried and done now. I didn't have any information on the mayor to start with. I found out when you all did, which is usually how I find out anyway, as soon as the fucking Iron Tribune writes it, because they call the Iron Tribune to tell them everything. They won't tell me shit because I'm not press. So they say. It's a possibility, Dark Watch, but I am unable to work on cars all the time. That's why I do it on my spare time, is because I'm not able to hold a full-time job doing it. So I can only do it on the side when I have the opportunity and the time. Hold that. We don't want it to knock the fucking chat out again.
Yes,
and
sir.
if Danny says anything to me, make sure you let me know. Because apparently he was trying to talk to me, and where you had it, I can't see it. So
Oh, yeah, I didn't even...
he felt I wasn't wanting to talk to him anymore, and I don't want him thinking that because that shit ain't true. So.
where's Denny's message?
Well, I don't know. It'd have been way the fuck up
All right.
while I was coming down the highway, I suppose. You're coming down the back street. I don't know. I can't see it while you got a hold of it. That's what I was explaining to him.
Or said Eugene came back?
It pretty damn quick too, wasn't it, guys? Maybe you just did go in for a pack of cigarettes today. Didn't have to upload a video or download the Browns at the Super Bowl or nothing.
Everybody got to drop Browns off Super Bowl. Yeah, Lord knows it's the only way they make it to the Super Bowl.
Well, that may be true. May be true.
I smoke Winston, Rock, Shepherd. Danny just come on there, said, understand, brother. Man, I know that name.
Well, he knows you too.
Oh, okay.
Lives on Vine Street, I think. Close to 10th and Vine, somewhere in that neighborhood, 9th and Vine, somewhere in that neighborhood.
I think I know who you're talking about.
I just met him trick-or-treat night, so that was the first time I met him face-to-face that I know of. If I met him in the past, I don't remember, but I definitely met him trick-or-treat.
He didn't have to do a double flush. No.
See, now that's the kind of shoes people walk across the street need to wear. Look at them shoes.
Yeah?
Talk about lighting up. I like those. You ain't gonna run over somebody with shoes like that. That lady was trying to walk across to the moose there a while ago could take a lesson from that right there. Blue jeans and a black shirt don't show up.
Rock Shepherd said I quit buying cigs now. I only bum.
Yeah, right. I've known a lot of people that's quit smoking over the years, or so they say. They didn't really quit; they just quit buying them and started bumming off everybody else. That's a fact.
Well, I understand the Browns ain't going to the Super Bowl. He said just like my Steelers. LOL. But everybody takes the Browns to the Super Bowl when they go to the bathroom. Yeah, I'm pretty. It's been a long time, Danny. A long time. I'm pretty sure I know exactly who you are. Cowboys. CD Lamb. But I tell you what, Trayvon Diggs. I don't care what anybody says. That boy right there is a monster. Oh, we got Jets fan in here. Well, Art, buddy, I hope we're good friends now, because you're probably going to hate me. I'm a New England Patriot fan. I've been a Patriot fan since Drew Bledsoe.
Why?
No, John was my dad, Danny. And because the Patriots used to beat the Jets all the time. Oh, damn it. Danny's the last comment I got.
Did we lose it?
Everybody just put a random number for no apparent reason.
Something in the fucking chat. Let us know you're still there. No, it means we lost you again.
At least this time we made it hour and 51 minutes.
Right?
For
Like the
the
other night, every time we go that into town
Yep.
and come back, it does it too. Something.
for the
Something's going on.
7,999 time, we're gonna try it again.
Do
But
it 8,000.
right?
So we still lost them, did we?
Yeah, I think so.
Son of a bitch. Bun of a sitch, as they say. Feathermucker and all that stuff. All those words. Crotch low grabbing, shitty sniff, fud pucker.
Yeah, we lost the chat. Daggone
Son
it.
of a bitch. All right. You guys heard that. That means we can't see what you're saying, so we'll have to shut the fucker down and start a 150,000th one, I guess. It's like the goddamn lottery. We're going to be at 1.6 billion lives tonight before we can get through the fucking night. So, yeah, go ahead and shut it down, Eugene. You guys have to find us in the next one. Hit that X right there.